Welcome to another exciting edition of The Ravens Flock. Welcome one, welcome all, nerds all over the internet. It is Saturday, September 6th, and I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope the little kiddies are enjoying going back to school.
What the?
And yes, enjoy being tortured by our flawed education system.
Every morning I drive by school buses, and I can feel the radiating misery and sadness from them. And I like to say to those poor children that are enduring the difficulty of the public educational system, I see you. I understand. I hope it hurts more. You deserve this.
I do not miss.
What are y'all fuckers doing?
I do not
now?
miss.
Hang on.
Why
Hang
are
on.
you congratulating those who are going back to school when each and every one of them that you're talking about should not be watching our program?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was
Fair
about
point.
to say, Jose, like, this
I
is
don't
an
miss
18
school.
plus channel.
Don't tell.
Welcome everybody to the Ravens Flock. I am your host,
No, because college people might also be watching this, so
there's that.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, did you forget college and universities exist?
To be fair,
That's a thing, you know?
Apparently that's a thing.
College.
Folks, I'm your host, Jose Casabona. I am also the host of Wrestle Rewind. And you know what? I'll say this right now. I'm also sometimes the de facto host of Los Amigos Play.
Yes, you are. Congratulations. I hope you're enjoying your new position. You're not getting paid anymore for this.
We're not getting
you get
paid at all.
You get paid?
We don't get paid at all. What are you talking about?
I obtain a special kind of currency.
And what's that?
It's the time I spend with my friends.
Oh.
I like spending time with my friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That way
that's
that
good.
doesn't pay the bills.
All right. Come on, guys. He's trying to be a friend here.
No, I'm not. I'm actually being very clinical about it. I'm trying to find a way to quantify friendship into bill payments.
That's
That's how we embed parasocial relationships.
I mean, if you find a way to make that into a currency,
It's called
I think
B2B.
all of us
It's
would be
terrible.
very rich.
Oh, my God.
It's
And
all parasocialism. It's a bad idea for me.
okay, let's move on. Joining me on my left is, of course, the host of Los Amigos Play, a man who is trying to find some way to make this friendship transactional in a way that'll benefit him.
Easy. It's called don't care about them and only use them when they only call upon those friends when you need them for something, and then ignore them for anything else, and not give them any chance for emotional attachment.
That's step
Projecting much?
No.
one. That's step one.
You really need to learn words.
Bless you.
I'm not projecting.
Bless you.
I'm defining. Bless you, Zayana.
Folks, give it up for Mr. Angel Mendez.
Hello, everybody, and thank you, Mr. Arouse, for clarifying on the concept.
See, yeah,
That's actually
thank
step number one. Step number two involves a suit, slick back hair, and 3,000 hours of American Psycho. The book, not the movie. And I
So,
hope that-
so being a closeted gay man, then.
no, gay people can have friends.
So being a
You're
closeted
gay
gay
as hell.
man.
I've been friends with you for years.
I'm not as gay as everyone thinks I am.
Well, yeah, but everybody's a little gay because we all pursue.
Just a little gay.
We all pursue the eternal gayness of the spotless mind. I'm talking about happiness.
I know.
Okay.
I
wanted to keep that clear. It's like rainbows for divinity, not for the movement yet.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
like concepts, people.
No, I understand. You're referring to gaiety.
Exactly.
I'm referring to gayness, actually being
Exactly.
a closeted hobo.
Yeah, exactly. Quotations versus. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Angel Mendez. I am the proud host of Los Amigos Play and an humble member of this channel. It is a pleasure to have you with us here, with all of our friends and companions, to have you listen to us ramble about things that will only make sense 4 years from now when you are sitting alone at 2 a.m. in the morning eating well-done steak, watching X-Sports, Marty. It's the kind of shit that children don't come back from, Marty. I hope you enjoy watching this show as much as we enjoy making it for you.
Awesome. All right, fantastic. And of course, joining us on our far left is one of our awesome cosplays here on this channel.
Who is dead?
She is beyond dead. Oh my glob.
So Weekend at Bernie's is happening right now.
You know, I'm trying to avoid going the dead route. Folks, give it up for Dragon Fang cosplay.
You mean zombie Fang cosplay?
No.
See,
She said it, not me.
One of you.
I can say it. I'm my sister.
She activated a trap card DNA surgery. She went
Yeah.
from dragon to zombie.
Get him.
She can't because I'm the only way she can get back home.
Get him.
What is she
I
gonna
will
do?
murder every single one of you guys.
We love you.
You can't.
But not me, right?
I will stick the puppies on you.
Especially you.
Dragon Fang, I was performed an exorcism before going into middle school. You don't stand a chance against me.
She doesn't need exorcism. She needs a spirit inside of her instead. She's about to die.
No, she needs puppies.
We gotta bring that soul back from the
She
nether.
needs. You need
I
puppies.
work with animals.
No,
Yeah,
no,
what?
no,
We're
no.
trying to put the spirit back
No,
in, not
sis,
out.
sis,
No,
our puppies.
I've faced off against true terror, and I've survived.
Hey, I work with.
Congratulations. You know how to extract an evil
Sis?
spirit.
Yes,
Now,
I
Sis,
yes,
I'm
I do,
talking
and yet
about
y'all
our
fuckers are
puppies.
still here.
now
I'll
how do you
stick
put
the
a good
puppies on
spirit
you.
in?
Shit,
Well,
I
it
don't know.
involves
You like our
discovering
puppies.
I'm just
Jesus,
trying to survive right now.
and we sincerely
I got a
appreciate it.
headache. I'm nauseous. I need some more sleep. The 10 hours that I had.
You're gonna have melty meat in a
If
little
you
bit.
ever get me sick,
She's gonna pass out.
Yeah.
Can you at least
Oh,
try
boy.
to bomb it on stream to add like some more views in there?
No, please.
Somebody
What the
gets
hell?
onto it.
I would go to the bathroom.
Oh, God. Okay,
Bobby.
let's please move
We're
on.
doing this shit live.
Folks,
No!
joining us on our far right is one of our other awesome cosplayers who's thankfully not dead
Yet.
Folks, give it up for Zayana Rose cosplay.
I don't know. I'm come dead inside.
Xana, we live in a post-capitalist hellhole. We're all dead
Well,
inside.
it's pre-Halloween too, so it makes sense.
Well, wait.
No.
No, isn't the other way around? Like, you love Halloween, so it makes you more lively?
You'd
Dead
think that.
inside.
Yeah, but like, you know what? I'm not even gonna try to understand.
Don't.
Angel,
It's
You're never-
the season.
you're never going to truly understand the joy of the spooky times. Not the way you've...
That is
Probably
wrong.
should.
I understand Halloween perfectly. I just don't understand people.
You
That's
know what?
a
That
you
explains
problem.
a lot.
I need to find a way.
But no, it is pre-Halloween because again, I will always keep saying this: the best holiday ever in existence. Halloween.
On that, I agree.
Halloween.
Yay.
And again, it's always Halloween because I'm a cosplayer. So what do cosplayers do? We like to dress up. That means we can dress up every single day. The other issue is, what the hell do you wear for Halloween?
I dress up all the time.
You
I
have
try to
nothing
dress up
wear.
like a normal human being.
Sis,
Something spooky.
I mean, that still makes you a cosplayer.
Sis,
You're dressing
you have
as a
nothing
normie.
to wear, even if you have an entire closet full of
That's
closets.
the
That's
thing.
true.
Because now,
What do
because
I-
you can't
there's
just
nothing to wear.
change. It's like, okay, what am I just gonna wear? Just tonight. What am I gonna wear?
Well, there's always something spooky you can wear.
Well, no, the other thing is because then the people coming to your door might not even know what you're dressed up as.
I don't expect. Okay.
I don't think they care. They just want candy.
No, Joe. No, we have to respect the spirit of Halloween.
Listen, I really want to dress up as a xenomorph so I can scare people.
That's pretty cool, but where are you gonna get all that leather?
It's called foam. You know you can make foam look like leather
Like
and
Flex
pleather.
Seal?
Actually,
Wait, no, wait.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
yeah. Flex Seal
wait,
would
no,
make
no,
it...
no. See, the problem is.
Also, you know
aliens-
that you can use fabric as well.
True, but aliens is old. You need to disguise yourself as something current and topical. For example, you like Genshin. You have cosplayed as Genshin characters, right?
Obviously.
Okay, well, why not disguise yourself as the worst, most terrifying aspect of Genshin, a credit card?
Oh!
I don't think I want to dress up as a credit card.
Come on.
That is a waste of money to dress up as
Ironic.
a credit card.
Everybody will be terrified of seeing that shit. Like, oh no, my debts are
Actually,
coming.
no, even better.
No. A credit card bill.
Oh, no!
No, you know what? No, this is what I'm going to dress up as. Losing your 50-50. So literally have the golden, have the golden star, and then suddenly throw open the
Chi-Chi.
star, and it's Chi-Chi.
Yes.
Just Petey
What
Banner.
the fuck?
That's awful.
Just put
You get a
Petey
Chi-Chi,
Banner
you
limit
get a
reach.
Chi-Chi, and everyone gets Chi-Chi.
Honestly, that would be really funny, actually.
Yes.
Maybe one day I should try and dress up like that.
One day. One day.
It's just
Sign on
like,
your head
you
that says
lost your
Petey Banner
50-50.
failed.
Yeah.
All right.
And high pity.
All right, everyone.
I
And of
curse
course, let's not forget the host of the Black Files, my type partner for Wrestle Rewind, Amanda puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week, Mr. Juan Rouse.
Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the mister. But dear fucking lord, now I actually want to dress up as a credit card bill. Just to terrify everyone. And I'm gonna put in all the fucking...
You have to say maxed out.
No, I was gonna say, no, past due. And get fucking right on it, like, the transactions on
Maxed
the...
out, past due.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it is high.
yeah,
Your
the past
bank
due final
statement.
notice.
Your
Interest.
the interest percentage.
High interest.
Yeah, interest percentage like 915% or
Wait,
some shit.
better idea. In the interest part, put like one of those electronic boards, and it's just an increasingly high number. Just slowly going up like life points.
Wow! Oh
Damn,
god,
bro.
that'd be evil. I could be that evil.
Yeah,
Would you like? Can I be that evil?
You know,
Let's not talk about you being evil.
literally have
Yeah, I
the
know,
LED
that
and
would
it
make
just
it
keeps
much fun.
increasing.
That's
So
that's not evil, my man. It's just business.
Lord
just
business.
All right, folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate, especially Dragonfang, who could really use a sick day, but unfortunately, late-stage capitalism demands that she sacrifice her health to you. And that is what you...
I don't care about sick days at my job.
I know they don't. Again, late-stage capitalism. They're removing the human element bit by bit. They're not going to care. But you guys care because you're human beings, and you've been through this stuff, and you can help support us and help save Dragonfang from such a fate by doing what you guys do best, supporting the Ravens flock here by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream. Also, I noticed that there's a new function you can hype content afterwards by going through the like the little comment section on the YouTube app, and you can actually give the video a certain amount of points that you have tallied up for it, and that actually helps rank them in terms of popularity. I'll show it some other time, but right now, just trust me when I say after the video, go ahead and after the stream, go ahead, leave a comment, and in the comment section, you could swipe over and you say, "Oh, hey, get the help hype your favorite creators up." It'll show you what to do, and also sharing our content across all your social media to everyone that you know who loves has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. And most importantly, being subscribed to us and hitting the notification bell for all of our alerts. The more you folks do this, the more that you can share the love and spread our good word of the Ravens flock, the more subscribers we can get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers can be converted out of that. And before you know it, we'll be financially self-sustaining to the point where we are no longer doing the horrible and horrendous 9 to 5 jobs that are sucking away our soul. Instead, we're doing this channel not just for the love of it, but finally for a living and a sustainable one. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, special discounts to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite Motley Crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us with your input, your feedback, and your ideas about how to shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. I see in the chat, I saw Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplay in there. How's it going, Sarah Serenity? Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it a lot. Kyle Canada over here, Grok Girl likes glitch. I don't want to talk to the Grok Girl. She's too horny for me. I'm not about that. I'm not about that life. I'm sorry. I don't get into cyber.
I don't think Glitch would want to talk to the Grok Girl.
No, they would not. Ben Cruz, hello again. I'm currently playing Silk Song. Awesome. Congratulations.
Nice. I hope you're having fun with it.
I don't own credit cards, said Sarah Serenity. It's okay.
You're better off. You're better off. Those shits are addictive and they're a nightmare. I'm just a businessman doing businesses.
The most evil sentence you will ever hear.
Thank you, Physetter Macrocephalus. Ulysses Fartknocker is here as well. And that's all we've got in the chat. But we appreciate every single one of you guys for joining us here tonight. Yeah, we've got, as you can tell, just how we were bantering and fucking talking and babbling with each other. We've got a lot to say and a lot to blab and banter about because we've been missing each other. I know. We get on each other's throats. We get on each other's nerves. We get on each other's lives. We get on each other's brains. But we miss each other. We love each other because we're family and stuff.
Family.
That thing that all of us kind of want to have more of, except not the.
Yeah.
Not
I agree
the
with
ones.
Sarah. Juan, breathe.
No, I'm not gonna breathe. I'll breathe when I feel like
You
it.
can't afford oxygen in this economy. That
There,
gulp,
I just-
that's a month's rent right there.
Congratulations, you just spent a month's rent by making me breathe. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Hang on a minute. We got a $2 super chat. Yay!
Thank you, Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplay. We appreciate you joining us here, and thank you for that super chat. I want to be a cosplay guest again. Crying emoji. You shall be. You just need to. You just need to be accepted by the cons and stuff.
Physetter says, sometimes when I'm sitting home at the bottom of the ocean, I think your channel may ultimately be cucked in the algorithm, and it may be more beneficial for you guys to start a second channel. Well, that is
It's the only
something
thing
that
that
we
makes
can.
sense.
That is something we can explore, but for now, we're doing great with where we are. We want to do better, but one thing we do have under our belt is a kick-ass partner with Glitch Energy. Glitch is the specially formulated smart energy blend to keep your bodies running all day long. Comes complete with 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course, 0 crash. Make sure you bookmark glitchenergy.com on your web browser to stay up to date for all their announcements, whether it's new flavors or special offers.
Well, as you can see, these guys are really pushing out the little combo packs that they're putting up here. For instance, you got the Glitch Revive Starter Kit that's being presented here. Now, we mentioned here how Glitch Energy has their energy blend. The Revive blend is their energy-free hydration line over here. So, basically, you get electrolytes up in this with delicious flavors, and you get to actually mix and match the color. Oh, wait, there's just one color. Never mind. My bad. It's just transparent. That's fine. That's not what's important. What's important is you get an awesome cup to go with the whole sampler kit of the hydration line that Glitch Energy is bringing out for you, and it's really affordable too. Look at that, $15.95. That's a heck of a deal right there. These guys want you to know what they have available for you. They want you to be able to see what you can enjoy. That's why the sampler pack comes with 4 different sample pouches, along with dishwasher safe tumbler cup for your enjoyment.
That one is very useful. I used to have a non-glitch cup, and that stupid thing grew molded. This one, though, not a single peep so far.
Absolutely.
Yay.
And of course, folks, we remember that we got your back, because if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order, so don't delay. Go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code, get your glitch now.
I'd like to once again thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock.
Well, I guess there's no clever segue to get into our main story, so I will say this. I've heard of more ridiculous and weird ways of getting busted.
I mean, you know how life is. Listen,
Getting-
cosplaying is a hobby, yes, but there is a part of cosplaying that people don't want to acknowledge, and that is the fact that cosplaying is a competition. Even if you're not in a contest, when you go out there and you show off your cosplay, you want people to look at you, to admire you, and to look at you and go, damn, that is cool / awesome / cute / sexy / amazing. They want you to bask in the beauty of being showered in the love and the appraise of the masses. You want to be looked at more than they look at the other people. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is human to crave the attention of others because we are social animals.
That's how it evolved into. Back in the day, it didn't matter if you had crappy outfits. People literally gushed over you no matter what.
Well,
You could
because you
literally
put
look
the
at someone and
effort
be like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. That's this character, right? Oh my gosh, you look good. And now it evolved.
Actually cosplaying the same character. Yeah.
Yeah, back then,
Picture.
cosplaying the same character, we all gush about the character because we love the character.
Yes.
Now,
How dare you cosplay
People-
my character?
it's
I am the
literally-
only one who's
It's
allowed.
a dick measuring contest now,
Yes.
which
Don't
you
is
hate
sad.
that?
Oh,
It
no.
turned into a competition.
I used to hate it until I realized that unfortunately it was always going to turn into this. Because just as the novelty of things wears away and they become part of everyday life, you know, like anime, video games, social media, eventually people, humanity in general has a very tribalistic psychology. We cannot help but to compare things, and that inevitably turns into the conflict of who is better than who. Even if you don't mean to, it's literally in the back of your head. You can't make it go away. And I guess the point I'm trying to make is, when you enter the world of cosplaying, a part of you will always want to explode magnificently onto the scene.
You're really gonna go with that as your
You
segue?
asshole.
You're really gonna go with that as your segue? Oh my lord!
Listen, either we segue or I ram the car through the wall. I gotta fucking get this argument here.
Now, before we continue, we want to let everybody know we are 100% firm believers of the First Amendment. Everybody has a right to freedom of speech. We may not agree with your stances sometimes, but we will stand by your right to say what you want to say.
However,
Captain American said something about that once.
However, what we also stand for is consequences for your speech. As in, you are free to say whatever the hell you wish. But you are not free from anyone calling you out on that shit.
Yeah.
Especially when it has dire consequences like
You are not
consequence-free speech.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Play
exist.
You're
stupid
no-
games, win stupid prizes.
Exactly.
No man is an island. We are in a country.
We are in a
Stupid.
society, Angel.
We live in a society. Are you telling me que vivimos en una sociedad?
Oh my God.
Sí, vivimos en una sociedad.
Okay, well, shit, that's terrible.
All right, so getting into the main story, in an article provided to us by the New York Post, of course, the headline reads, cosplay influencer Kit Noel arrested
No,
for...
they're the ones who use the line.
No, I know. I hate the
Let
word
me finish.
influencer.
Yeah, no. Let me finish reading the headline before we chew them out. Wait, go back up. Cosplayer influencer Kit Noel arrested for threatening to blow up rival at Texas Anime Convention over energy drink dispute. This article was
Okay.
published by Caitlin McCormack on September 2nd.
Boy, that
Just re-
escalated quickly.
You just got to remember one thing, folks. The fine folks at the New York Post do love to play with hyperbole.
Of course.
So I did get an actual follow-up article from mysa.com. That is the My San Antonio a lifestyle fucking website. So I'll actually be able to show you guys how actual reporting looks like.
It never hurts to have a little clarification.
Yeah. So for the time being, the folks over at the New York Post, just because they're the first ones on the scene, doesn't mean they actually were.
Cosplayer lost several sticks of burning dynamite in the middle of an innocent crowd. Brother, they were pixie sticks. Relax.
All right.
So
So let's do a little compare and contrast, I guess, here.
Yeah.
So, in this article, it says here, a popular cosplayer was arrested on Sunday after she allegedly threatened to blow up a rival stall at an anime convention in Texas while they were arguing about gamer supplements online. Kendra Noel Manning, a 25-year-old cosplayer better known as Kit Noel online, was charged with making a terroristic threat to impair public service, a third-degree felony that could see her exchange her whimsical cosplay outfits for an orange prison jumpsuit for the next decade if convicted.
Okay, so this is the unfortunate mugshot that Ms. Kit Noel had placed on her by the Popos.
25 years old.
25 years old.
That is a terrible.
This
Honey,
is
you
another
too
reason why I
young
fucking-
for this.
Yeah.
Okay, now, if you guys notice over here, that's how she looks in a mugshot. Her actual profile shows a lot more like these shots over here, and yeah, that's her in the middle. Sorry, I'm sorry to say this is not cool at all, but what do I know? I'm just a fucking nerd.
I'm just a man.
All right, so continuing with this article here.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you, New York Post,
What is with that intrusive, stupid top bar?
because
Just
it's
leave
stupid.
it. It's
There,
good right
there.
now. So, Manning allegedly commented on another influencer's Instagram that she would, quote, be planting a bomb in her booth today.
In their booth.
Today at the San Japan Anime and Gaming Convention. In response to another comment, she was slamming Gamer Sups.
She saw
Slamming Gamer Sups, an energy drink marketed almost exclusively to streamers. An attendee of the convention, terrified that Manning was making a legitimate threat, reported her to the event's management, who notified the police.
Please be careful what you
So
post on
again,
social
this
media.
is what Kit Noel looks like under actual makeup and and like costume and stuff.
It's a pretty good cosplay. It's a shame you had to go like this.
All right, and like you see, here's what's up. Like this is what these guys like focus on over in fucking New York Post. Like Manning is a popular cosplayer on social media with more than 100,000 followers on TikTok. Nobody brought up her TikTok. What the fuck are you talking about her
They're
TikTok
padding
for?
the article.
They're padding it. And we had a conversation about this, and I can see your point. Manning was barred from entering the convention the following day and issued a criminal trespass. Some of Manning's comments and behavior at the convention sparked real safety concerns and left attendees genuinely fearful, Fox San Antonio reported. The cosplayer admitted to posting the thread before leaving the event and was later arrested, Ken's 8 reported. Manning was soon...
Ken's 5.
Ken's 5, sorry. Manning was soon released on a $35,000 bond, according to the Bexar County Central Magistrate.
Brother, if
So
I get
much
charged
money.
$35,000 for a post, I'm making a bomb for real.
No. That's just okay.
What am I
Listen,
gonna do? Arrest me? Oh shit!
listen carefully. I need to teach y'all how bonds work because I had to learn this shit because I live in a society.
Society.
She doesn't have $35,000 in cash. That's not
I
fucking possible.
figured that she would.
When you are placed on bail, you pay a bail bondsman a percentage of what the actual bail is, usually no more than 10%. And you are held by that money is held in escrow by the bail bondsman, saying, okay, I am hereby putting my good name and my firm's fucking money on the line that your ass isn't going to try to run away, that you are not going to try to evade the law, that you are not going to skip out on your court date, that you are not going to do anything fucking stupid between now and your court date. That way, I keep that little percentage of money, you don't owe me the rest of it, and I don't look like a dick before a judge. Cool? Cool. You know what happens if someone skips out on their court date?
What happened?
1,000 years dungeon.
No.
Oh.
A warrant is issued.
A bench warrant is issued for their arrest, and guess who gets first dibs? The bail bondsman.
Because they screwed them first.
And guess what that means? There's another term for bail bondsman, Angel. Bounty hunters.
Oh. Oh!
They're the ones.
The fucking Bebop crew is coming after your ass.
Yeah, there you go. You
And-
see, this way, they're not independent contracting where they just capture you or just shoot you and you
gotta
collect
give
the
them a
money.
reason for it.
They have to assign themselves for you on that shit. They have to be like officers of the court in order to fucking do that shit properly.
You have to be legally authorized to hunt down this criminal.
Exactly.
Which it kind of makes sense because you don't want to have some
That's-
complete nobody run around with guns hunting criminals. You don't know what that person's gonna do.
No, you don't. No,
Exactly.
you do
Those
not.
are basically vigilantes for money. That's even worse.
Exactly.
And if I'm doing my math right, what Juan said, you only pay 10%.
At most.
At most.
Usually, customarily.
Yeah, no. Customer, let's say for the sake of this argument, 10%. 10% of $35,000, it's still a big amount, $3,500.
Bro, that is like one cosplay.
That's 2 months of rent.
I'm being generous.
That's
I
still
know.
a lot to
I'm
watch.
being very
Hey,
generous.
If she managed to have either cash for that, or if there was other people in her life, family, friends, whoever, who were able to help pitch in for that, then okay, fine, whatever.
More power to her, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry. Okay. This is a gender bent Hellboy, but
Which is cool.
she
There's
looks
this-
so sad.
There's this artist who draws
She looks so
gender-bent
sad.
Hellboy. But
Because
he's-
Hellboy is known for smiling.
I mean, fair.
No, I mean,
But he is known to being cocky and arrogant, so.
the expression of I don't want to be here.
Lady,
She
don't
could-
mess
My feet
with me.
hurt.
I've been drinking with
Yeah,
scotch.
honey, you could at least smoke like a fake cigar or something.
No.
Honestly, yeah, where's the cigar?
That's called
So-
a prop.
Well,
That's why
let's-
it looks sad, because the cigar is missing.
All right. So, the popular influencer boasts a staggering 115,000 followers on TikTok and a slimmer 16,000 followers on Instagram.
It is easier to get followers on TikTok, though.
I
So.
mean, yes.
Her most
fair.
popular videos feature herself dressed up as X-Men member Kitty Pryde and Marvel anti-hero Wanda Maximoff,
that's
garnered
one way to
around
call her.
32,000 views each.
Yeah, anti-hero. Yeah, that's one way to call her. Yeah,
Angel,
yeah.
she has been anti-hero. She's also been a villain and
She's
an
a chip of
anti-villain.
the old block.
Oh my
sometimes.
god.
For better and worse,
It depends on the writing of the
she's our
story.
daddy's girl.
Angel, Magneto
she's-
was right.
There you go.
No!
Now, continuing with the article. On Sunday, the day she was booted from the convention, Manning was set to appear dressed as Harley Quinn, the Joker's notorious on-again, off-again partner. That part they got right. The day Manning allegedly made the bomb threat, she happened to be dressed as Raven from the Teen Titans, a half-demon hybrid capable of leveling entire dimensions. Okay, I think the rest is just...
No, that's it. That's the
Yeah,
end of the
that's it.
article. That was it.
I was kind of
So-
hoping that when she made the threat, she would be dressed as Harley. Then she could just go like, I was just a character acting.
I was just being a character, bro. I was just in character, bro. It was just a prank,
Though,
bro.
like, brother, imagine ruining your entire experience because you couldn't control your temper. I just kind of wish we had more detail about exactly what started such an argument that escalated to a bomb threat. Because that's not the kind of thing you say lightly unless you are really angry or very drunk. I know, I've been both.
I've been very angry and I can't get drunk. I don't know why, but also
It's the
yeah.
X factor.
Eh.
Yeah, but Juan does have a point. The New York Post's article was way too, padded out, and they made it way too much of a bigger deal than it is.
Well, no, they made it sound more sensational by adding shit that wasn't.
That
Yeah.
really has nothing to do with it.
You read the head of the article, it looks like she just set off the bomb already and killed like 3 people.
Yeah, why does the number of her followers on TikTok and Instagram have anything to do with
Because
what's
they're
going
trying
on?
to show how popular she is.
Because
That's
big
why.
number
Yeah.
makes things look scary.
She's not an influencer.
I mean,
What is she
influenced
influencing
100
anyone on to?
She influenced their dicks.
Oh my God, Angel.
I'm sorry, am I wrong?
I mean,
Again,
or
there's a reason why I hate the thing influencer, because also it always has a negative impact on
It has a
everyone.
negative
You gotta
connotation.
ask yourself,
Yeah.
what exactly are you influencing? It doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't.
You know who's influencers? Rock stars.
Yeah.
They influence you to listen to their music.
Exactly. Influence implies that you are
And to
affecting
fight
somebody
against the man,
into taking
man.
some sort of action,
Unless you're
or
a
into being
dork.
inspired to pursuing some sort of something.
Unless you're a sellout like McChalka.
Just being a person on like social media that does sexy cosplay for fans. That is the only thing you're influencing is their money into your wallet. Which, hey, get that back. But how do I put this? Influencer as a term feels pretentious. Am I wrong?
Yeah, it does.
It feels like you're trying to inflate yourself like a peacock.
And also, many influencers have tried to get free stuff and literally pretty much bully businesses and everything to giving them things for free because look, I can give you so many
My name is Commander
views.
Shepard.
I can make you get so money. So yeah,
that's not influencing. That's called hustling. Yes. You're using your fame to make money. Which once again, hey, cool for you if you manage to get something out of it.
Yeah, but now anyone can call themselves an influencer, even though they are not actually very popular to the point where the person actually will get money.
There's also the fact that your influence might not be a good one. I don't know you guys, but I wouldn't want Paul Logan to sponsor anything to the
You mean Logan Paul?
Logan Paul.
Paul Logan.
You mean the idiot?
Don't worry about him.
The
but
idiot describes too many people.
But now getting back to the other article, which is going to be in contrast to the New York Post.
This one was actually, like I mentioned over here, from San Antonio, from mysanantonio.com. It's literally just a little newsletter bit. And it is much more to the fucking point. These guys aren't going to be hyperbolic with how they fucking sling everything around. Hold on, wait, did I miss something? Why was she arrested? She was arrested apparently because there was someone that she had an argument with. Someone else at the San Japan Anime Convention in San Antonio regarding the Gamer Subs brand. And apparently she said that she was going to put a bomb in that person's booth tomorrow or whatever, or some shit.
Yeah.
Now,
should I say something like in Minecraft or something?
Now, the headline reads from the San Antonio's news article, popular cosplayer banned after alleged bomb threat at San Antonio convention. This article was published by Priscilla Aguirre from September 3rd, the day after the New York Post. The largest anime and gaming convention in South Texas has addressed the alleged bomb threat made by a cosplay influencer. Jesus, they're using this too. Kendra Noel Manning, 25, reportedly said she would plant a bomb in a booth at the 3-day convention last weekend, according to authorities.
So San Japan is a fan-run organization that hosted the annual anime-focused event at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center from August 29th to August 31st. The event typically draws near 30,000 attendees to downtown San Antonio. That's nice.
All right. Manning has been accused of making a bomb threat on Instagram and before showing up at the convention, according to her arrest affidavit pulled by the San Antonio Express News. She reportedly said she would plant a bomb at the booth by Gamer Sups, an energy drink for video gamers. An Instagram user reported the threat to convention officials, who notified law enforcement. Due to the threat, San Japan told MISA the convention has, quote, criminally trespassed against her for all future San Japan events.
So she is banned from that con completely.
for life.
For life. Manning is also banned from all San Japan sanctioned future conventions and San Japan external events, organizers said.
That's just wanted posters on your walls, girl.
The thing is that San Japan has like little pop-ups every now and then, like every couple months, where they do like a mini con kind of thing at smaller venues, so that folks can be excited, get to smaller artists and smaller booths and stuff, and to promote the convention.
Now, this is the official statement from the San Japan officials, which says, quote, for the safety of all attendees, volunteers, and guests, any threat will be taken at face value and turned into the proper authorities. It will be up to the authorities to determine the appropriate response after the report.
This is one of those cases where there is not really a matter of escalation, it's a matter of proper risk prevention. Because it's easy to think that they're being, overzealous over a stupid social media post. But the problem is, if you're wrong, innocent people die.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot take that risk.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this means that, people who might try and do the same thing will be like, oh wait, no, I don't want to be banned for life.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that this will literally make sure people are like, I would never do that.
Please remember that what you post in social media stays there forever. And because the average human person has the object permanence of a cactus, people in the internet have an habit of never forgiving, and more importantly, never forgetting, because all your sins are there, fresh, bare, conserved and constrained in all of its straightness. There is no context. If you screw it up this way, you are never recovering from this. And more importantly, you just locked yourself out of a con that was a source of a nice chunk of your followers. And it is likely that other cons might be taking precautions, just the fact that you're there. Imagine if she tries to go to another con, and people find out, and they basically go, hey, con owners.
Devil's advocates, I'm sorry, I gotta say it.
All right, Juancho, go.
Okay, let's assume for the sake of argument here that this entire ordeal ends up where like, long story short, rather than being like fucking thrown in jail or whatever, she takes some sort of a deal with a reduced sentence. Like, okay, she has no criminal record, she has no criminal history. This is the first time anything has happened like this, and she clearly doesn't have the means to actually get a bomb made.
So best case scenario.
So absolute best case scenario, she has like, I don't know, a year's probation, does community fucking service, and fucking doesn't go to the convention again, and she has to fucking do some course or whatever. I don't know. Fucking
okay.
Like, okay, done. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that's what ends up happening. Yeah, while it may not be like, okay, throw them below the jail, and but like,
Obviously.
but okay, like she serves out her sentence, she complies with everything, she follows the rules because she doesn't want a fucking problem, because one slip up, they will go ahead and actually criminally prosecute you, and you will go to jail after that, because if you fuck up beyond that, then that's that. You're
Obviously.
fucked.
Right.
So
Everybody gets one.
let's assume after she's done with all that, she actually does manage to go to a convention again. Are we really going to go ahead and try and wreck another motherfucker for something that they've already paid their price for?
No, you're correct. You could argue that, yeah, she paid her debt to society, she can do it, and it would be perfectly reasonable to allow her another chance to reintegrate into the scene that she clearly seems to love so much. However, allow me to offer a counter-argument, Mr. Arouse.
Okay, Angel, go.
The internet is full of jackasses. There is bad people out there who will not care about the fact that she already paid her due and paid her price. Just the fact that they don't like her enough. Anybody that may hold a grudge against her, they could literally go, hey, con owners, are you going to let this person in here? And hey, best case scenario, the con owners themselves go, this person has paid their debt to society, they should be allowed to reintegrate into
And
the
then we'll
community.
keep an eye on them still,
We'll keep an
just
eye
in
on them,
case.
but as long as they don't do nothing, there won't be nothing. But that is a best case scenario. Safe case scenario is the con owner going, can I afford a PR disaster right now?
Yeah.
Or a boycott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not just what you do. It's the fact that the internet is full of jackasses and assholes that will see you as not as a person, but as something to dunk on. Even if they have a justified grudge against you, as long as what you did remains in the public or easily accessible, somebody can and will most likely try to use it against you. Now, hopefully, this genuinely doesn't turn into a terrible thing, and she's allowed to reintegrate back into the con scene that she likes. Hopefully,
That she learns from her
this
mistake?
hopefully this doesn't destroy her entire cosplaying career, because it would be a shame to throw that away until a threat that never came to be. But this kind of stuff, unfortunately, the internet has
Stays on the internet.
the internet has an habit of taking the consequences of your actions and ballooning them to disproportionate size, whether you like it or not.
They love to over embellish, and sometimes they like to twist the narrative.
Yeah. The stain doesn't go away, because if it goes away, then somebody won't have a chance to make fun of you. It's terrible. But that's what happens when you leave that much free information in the ocean. Somebody's going to fish it.
Now,
There is one bit of extra info that's in here, though. Go ahead.
Now, Manning, who is a popular cosplayer on social media with more than 100,000 followers on TikTok as Kit Noel, was arrested and charged with making a terrorist threat, according to Bexar County records. She has since posted bail on a $35,000 bond, according to court records. Manning will be placed on house arrest with a GPS monitor. MISA has reached out to Manning for a statement on the incident.
So yeah, like these, there wasn't any mention of her having a GPS ankle monitor or whatever the hell.
Now we know.
Now we do know. So yeah, no, she's on her best fucking behavior. She doesn't have a choice. She's got the fucking she's got the ankle blicky on.
Just for I don't
And
want
if she tries to tamper with it,
Problem.
they'll
Them
know.
bitches are very stringent when it comes to tampering.
A lot of people
with
in
the
very
GPS.
shiny black suits are going to come to your door and ask you some very uncomfortable questions.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, if you will pardon me for being overly optimistic, I would like to imagine that this threat was genuinely not made with intention. It was probably done in the heat of passion. Hell, she was probably drunk. Lord knows alcohol flows freely in these cons.
Or she was just really angry.
Or she was just really angry, and shit, I can hardly blame myself from saying something wise when I'm pissed off. So, but once again, this is the internet. What you put there will stay there, and I don't know this person personally. I don't know if they're a good or a bad person, but as you said yourself, no previous criminal record.
But these forums that you post online, these comments are monitored.
Yeah, it will never go away. That's going to be there forever, and you can only hope that with due time, people will just forget, as they forget with all things that are not particularly horrible. because now you essentially open the door for somebody to shoot at the target you put on your back. It's not fair. Make no mistake. I am not saying this is fair. This is in fact the very definition of unfair. The fact that your sins can never be forgiven or forgotten because some asshole on the web wants to get their lols on, which is why you gotta be careful. It's like international waters, you know? Anything can happen in international waters and no one can give a crap because it's a wide, big ocean full of sharks and the blood smell doesn't go away for a while.
Unfortunately, you're pretty right about that. And because we are also reporting on this story, we did do our diligence here at the Ravens Flock, and we're showing you guys now.
We reached out to Kit Noel, and we sent her a message inviting her to talk with us here on this channel,
Or at the
at the very least get her side of the story.
You can see it right here. Good afternoon, Ms. Kit Noel. We are the Ravens Flock, a YouTube channel dedicated to providing news and entertainment geared towards the nerd and geek culture community. We heard about the events of last weekend in which you were involved, and we would like to ask you if you have a statement you'd like to make regarding your role in those events. We understand it's a very sensitive matter for you, but we figured that you might want to speak for yourself rather than allow other publications like the New York Post determine the narrative without giving you a chance. We are airing live tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 Central on youtube.com/theravensflock, and your reply back to this inquiry would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time and best of luck to you.
All right.
That's neutral enough. That's fucking literally
That
just
is
fucking
very
asking
neutral.
them,
I mean,
hey,
she's likely not going to be able to do it because of.
It is
All right,
likely
this is
that-
just a speculation.
Mhm.
I'm guessing here. I think part of her house arrest is that she is not to have any online activity.
It is also
Possible.
likely that the lawyers warn her to not say anything that could incriminate her. Because, I mean, hell, we record our shows. Anything you say in the Ravens Law
can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, we're not
Dun,
exactly
dun.
looking up like the good guys here, but you know what I'm saying.
We're not trying to look like the good guys or the bad guys. We're trying to look like the guys who are talking about this story and saying, "Hey, you're involved in this story."
Oh my
Is there a
god!
statement
You know what
they
I'm
would like to
remembering?
make?
And now I'm thinking that we do like a parody opening video of cops. Bad boys, bad boys.
I thought it was going to be like Law and Order. I guess in the end.
Doo-doo. No,
Our
that's
cosplay-
CSI Miami,
I guess
Angel.
in the end. Her appearance did bomb.
God damn it, fuck you.
Jesus.
Self-Respect Evil Incorporated!
If I didn't have my mic, your joke would fall on deaf ears.
I
Now
guess
I
you
would.
could call that one
What?
a silent bomb.
All right, before we move on, let's get to the comments. Fi Center said a lot. Said sometimes when I'm sitting alone at the
No,
wait, just
don't
read that.
worry
All right,
about it.
let's skip ahead.
Is he on?
All right, I need to get my flock fixed before my mom comes to visit next week. Says Cal Canada.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Zay and Fang want to go trick or treating with me this year? Says ask Santa.
We
Serenity.
have no idea what we're doing.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't know if my
even
neighborhood
know if
even
I'm
does it.
working.
I get hateful comments from my OCs. We know, Sarah Serenity.
I'm sorry.
I know it hurts my soul too. I've been subbed since like 2014.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks. We appreciate
Your
that.
Now-
voice is present in our hearts, and that's what.
Now
really
let's see here. Sarah Serenity said criteria for being a cosplay guest needs to change for everyone, especially for those struggling like me.
Because it's more like a popularity contest now.
It-
All right.
always has
Well,
been,
let's go ahead and
but
scroll down
now
because
it
I
just
saw.
becomes really
Oh yeah,
obvious.
there it is. Sarah Serenity. Yeah, scroll down. There we go. This bitch pisses me off. She literally had everything: looks, money, sponsors, fans, invites to events. Wait, no,
What the
Juan.
hell happened? There.
Okay. Time to make content, and the dumbass decides to be an entitled Karen and makes a threat. Dude, there's being angry and then there's threatening a bomb. She has no excuse,
Oh,
says
no,
Sarah.
we're not justifying it. She fucked up.
Okay, with what Sarah said, the only thing is look at child actors.
Yeah.
They had everything, and then
well, yeah,
drugs
that's
and-
Hollywood. Hollywood
yeah.
breaks.
Well, no,
people.
but that's the thing. That's pretty much what this is starting to be. The cosplayer influencer
Yeah.
stays is kind of like that now,
The
like
influence
Hollywood.
psychosis.
Hang on a minute. I think we have a new user, Goth Sako.
Hey, Goth.
Well, hello, Goth Sako. Welcome to the Ravens Flock. If you're new here, hit like and hit subscribe and tell your friends about our channel. She was just kidding around. Everyone is being silly. She has a federal level felony pending. How do you think she could talk to? Oh,
Yeah, that feeds under what you said. It is likely that she won't be able to talk.
Yeah.
to anyone.
Well,
So
but
it-
also, even if you're kidding around, you really shouldn't be kidding around about saying, "Hey, I'm gonna blow up your school."
yeah, like
no.
there's
Do you know what
jokes.
happened way back when Virginia Tech was bombed?
Yeah.
Our high school was, it was our high school was literally, we had
Bomb
bomb threats
threat.
every
At a
single day.
At a certain point, every single
And
day.
you think that they're just going to ignore that?
problem
No,
is they
we
can't.
immediately have to react every single time.
Because the one time you don't, and it's true,
And then what if it happens?
we're gonna start digging bodies out of the rubble. That ain't gonna be me.
Like, unfortunately for this, even if you're kidding around, people will
It
take
has
that
to be taken
seriously.
Yeah, especially when your jokes involve the possible safety and deaths of countless innocent people.
Yeah.
It's there's jokes, but then there's jokes that are not gonna fly.
That are
because-
dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not saying
I
you
mean,
can't
it's
make it.
unfortunate, but
I'm saying that somebody's gonna take the joke seriously, and then it's not gonna be funny anymore.
Mr. Quake in the chat. How's it going, Mr. Quake? Welcome to the Ravens Flock. We nerds need to do better. I can't wait for Halloween. 2025 was a wild ride. It's not over yet. Let me see.
Yeah, we
Ulysses Fartknocker, thank you for joining us, by the way. Executive producer Dick Wolf.
Dick-
Dun, dun.
Ah!
No, he's the executive producer of Law and Order.
I know.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that somebody's actually named Dick Wolf.
I know. What the hell?
Like that man has to be either a TV show producer or a sexual Tyrannosaurus. There's no in between.
Cosplaying and acting are essentially the same things, says Sarah
I
Serenity.
mean, yeah,
Um,
in a sense.
Acting requires a little more like stagecraft and creation.
no, but it's like the basic of the acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which
I
is the
getcha.
idea of playing it. You know what? Wrestling and acting are the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Suppose you're right. I blame
oh,
YouTube
boy.
since I can't renew my membership on the app. I'm sorry about that, Kyle. You can always renew it later.
Don't worry, man.
let's
We
see.
know that YouTube screws over.
All right,
everything.
let's
see
get.
what
Are we at the?
happened.
Oh, we're at the bottom.
Yeah. Let's see here. Is there anything more here?
Oh, I think that's it.
She's the Amber Heard of cosplay. I am not gonna
Whoa,
say.
dude,
That's a
Sarah.
bit too
What.
much.
She didn't shit on anybody's bed, so
Sarah,
I don't think she has.
hang on a minute.
She
Are
has
we blurry?
domestically abused anybody.
Are we
at least
blurry?
I hope not.
No.
no, we're not.
But I
blurry.
don't want
That's just your
to
eyes.
jump to the conclusions. But yes, I understand your anger, Sarah. It is a shame to see somebody who has such incredible success in the world of cosplay just piss it all away because they couldn't control their temper. What I want to know is what was the nature of the argument that led to this? Because Gamer Subs doesn't really have any controversy as far as I'm concerned.
I
I've
thought it
actually
was-
never even heard of them before.
They've been around
How can
for
you
quite
not
a
have
while.
heard of
Mostly
Gamer
they
Subs?
work
Did-
with
really?
VTubers.
Oh, that's why.
Mostly they work with VTubers.
Okay, that explains
And
it.
the worst I remember was that there was this VTuber called, I didn't follow the story, called Kershi, that was like attacked because she like expressed views that didn't jive with somebody, and they tried to dox her and harass her, and they tried to demand that Gamer Subs cut off their membership with her, and Gamer Subs basically told them, shut the fuck up, we're not doing that. And that was the end of the story, as far as I'm concerned. But aside from that, I don't recall that particular brand getting involved into any piss fights on the internet with anybody.
Well,
so
I just hope that she learned her lesson, and
Yes.
Yeah.
please don't make bomb threats on the internet.
yes,
Please
please
don't.
Please don't. And this should
'Cause
also start.
it is really sad considering. I mean, she was that popular and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
it is difficult to
She's
get
a-
to that level.
And it's very
Big.
easy to undo all of it
Yes.
by
It's
going
hard to
online and
work
saying
up
something
to
like that.
Level,
but it's
really
easy to fall,
easy to
unfortunately.
Public
Yes.
trust is like a filing stone glass statue.
Yep.
And
It's
this
very hard to make, but when you break it, it ain't never going back to the way it was.
and this story should also act as a cautionary tale for everybody else, reminding everybody how risky it is to say such things on the internet.
Remember, folks, like Angel said, the internet is forever. Not everything it has to be dealt with in such hyperbolic ways. There is such a thing as nuance. You can have arguments with people without having to resort to, oh, I'm going to go to bomb threats. Jesus Christ.
It kind of
If
puts
you
you on the
need
losing
to
side
just
when you say
take a
that.
step back and try and cool off before you do something.
You need to resolve
Yeah.
shit the way we used to do shit, gentlemanly, in an orderly fashion.
Pistol duels at dawn?
I was going to say children's card games at dawn,
Okay, you
but
know what?
yeah.
That works. That is a perfectly good,
See?
agreeable compromise.
See?
I
There you go.
mean,
I'll
in
take
that
your ass
way,
to the Shadow Realm, boy.
good luck.
Exodio obliterate.
Bring it on.
Okay,
my
but
God.
here is one thing I am a bit worried about.
And what's that?
We all know things can be doctored online.
Yes.
Yes.
And people can be, I mean, everyone knows that we have issues with people impersonating others. So that's why people say, hey, no, this is my only account. If you're approached by any other account, it's not me. My issue is that people are going to start trying to use this to make other people fall.
Oh, it's gonna.
That is my worry.
Unfortunately, a lot of people are like that.
It's like a high school gossip circle, but worse.
So
Oh
I
my
hope
Lord.
that, if that happens in the future, that people do try and look and say, okay, was this actually doctored? Was this actually said? Because again, it's really easy to doctor that shit. So
Especially with screenshots.
So
Yes.
on the
Yes.
so on the one hand, we've got an actual asshole who let their temper get the best of them, fucking say something stupid on the internet, and they're paying the consequences. Okay, I can understand that.
Fair.
And yeah, and you're bringing up the other side of that coin. There are going to be bad faith actors. There are going to be assholes who are going to go out of their way to fake that kind of shit in order to get back at somebody, and that is something that we need to be mindful of as well. You're not wrong there, Zayana.
Wait, because honestly, if you falsely do that and then someone else, gets accused, and then it turns
it's
out that
discovered
they discover, then that's a fact.
That is just as bad, if not worse, over here. Because oh hey, by the way, you cause fucking you cause fucking terroristic threats or threat upon someone's life through false means and shit. You went ahead and doctored fucking someone's identity. You've got fucking what is it, trickery and device or some shit. Yep. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a cop. I don't know what the terms are. Don't come at me, bro. So yeah, no, I do imagine that something like that would be just as fucking heavy in terms of a price. Oof. I didn't even think about it that way. God dang it. I'm over here just thinking okay, this person just got themselves heated and said something like a fucking idiot and let that happen.
Everyone has gotten into a really bad argument like that and said things that they didn't mean or crazy things, but
Yeah.
I've said things I don't mean. Like I love you all and you're all very important to me.
The problem is, even like I said before, even if you said those things and don't mean them, they're still there.
It's
They're
still
still
there.
fucking there.
You didn't just say them. You grabbed a chisel and a hammer and carved them onto the wall of the White Castle of the Never-Ending Story. You know that one?
I know which one.
Yeah, that one. That shit ain't fading.
Now, before we move on to the next story, let's see here. Fi Center said, I aggressively lectured a whole-ass DA on the phone yesterday. It's absolutely possible to be angry and intimidating without violating the law or ethics.
Yeah.
Fucking really? Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta bring the shame.
You do actually have to bring that shit up. Yeah, you impersonating Ulysses Fartnager, impersonating someone and using their identity to make terroristic threats, that's a long time in the slammer too. Yeah, seriously. Because that you can even prove that there's malicious intent in there, because that is you going out of your way to cause someone else's good name to be used in bad faith and cause that person to lose either social capital or fucking their freedom, if they're
their
fucking
job,
arrested, their job, their livelihood. Yeah. So yeah, no fucking hell. It could be
Cause harm.
exactly.
It is bad.
Honestly, Zayana, I wouldn't be surprised if that's already happening.
Oh no, I have no doubt that it's happening.
Yeah,
I mean, with how big the internet is, it's happening.
All right. That's yeah.
That's fun. And yeah, I've been cosplaying for 17 years. I still haven't made it to 10K.
Oh, I'm nowhere near that.
No.
Not by a long
I'm under
shot.
2K.
All right,
Do we
there's-
want
I
to touch on this, or do we want to go straight to the
Let's go straight to that.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I haven't
Is
seen
this,
all
is this
of-
fun?
I haven't seen
Is this
all of
fun?
them.
Is it good? Is it happy?
It is very good because it is
Yay.
one of the main cornerstone video games of all time in our nerddom. Folks, let's talk about Street Fighter.
Many a fighting game has seen, but in some way, Street Fighter is one of the names. It's one of the names
Close
that
enough.
is described as the beauty of Street Fighter. The characters have become iconic. The gameplay has become standard. And the fact that Street Fighter has basically been, in some way, shape, or form, at every single EVO tournament since the creation of the goddamn franchise should tell you something. Now, obviously, just like every other extremely popular video game IP, there were attempts to make live-action adaptations in the form of films of questionable quality.
Okay.
I say.
All right, I'm not going to lie. I actually did enjoy the early 90s Street Fighter movie. It was campy, it was silly, but it gave us Raul Julia as M. Bison, which I laughed my ass off.
It was one of the few good parts of the film. But
And yes, Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile was fun to watch because, it's hard to hate Jean-Claude
there was
Van Damme.
also a relatively good animated adaptation, and there was also an incredibly shitty cartoon where 90% of the cast was voiced by Scott McNeil. That one in particular was pretty funny.
Street Fighter
Okay,
2, the
don't
movie was
hate on
good.
Scott McNeil though. He's
He had a-
amazing.
Remember that?
He had a strange gag where Guile was always talking about how he was always going to go on vacation, but his planning agent was sending him somewhere else.
Well, you do know
There's-
why
there's-
Scott McNeil is really good at playing multiple characters.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah.
pretty much, he's an incredibly talented voice actor.
I mean,
Also, he's batshit insane.
yeah.
That too.
But that
He's
came with the
amazing.
that's because of the
love
cowboy hat. That thing
I
is
would love to
cursed.
meet him again.
Yeah.
He put it on and
He has the
was-
best hugs.
By name.
Yeah, he knows us by names.
But yeah, no, Street Fighter 2,
Oh,
the
God.
animated movie
Not
was
the other
good.
ones. Yeah, no, like I said, when it comes to the actual anime, Most of them are pretty good. There was also that weird anime movie that involved that little kid that had like the Satsui no Haro inside of him, and the movie's plot was very all over the place, and it was also incredibly violent. Like, it featured a scene where Chun-Li getting punched right where the sun doesn't shine. Hurt like a bitch.
Punched in the butthole.
No, in the balls.
Oh, even worse. She got cut punched.
She got cut. And there was, and like the whole thing was like Ryu getting really fucking crazy with the fucking like the Satan Hado flowing through his body, and he was shooting Hadokens that were like nuclear warheads. The animation was beautiful though, but the actual movie was like all over the goddamn place.
Yeah, I know. Now the
Also,
later
Akuma
movie
was like 10 feet tall on that movie.
Yeah. Now the later live action movie that was released in what, the 2010s?
Which one?
No, I'm sorry?
One movie.
Oh wow, you guys are so omitting. Y'all are
I'm not
idiots.
being sarcastic. I forgot the actual title of the film.
It's called
Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li.
Starring Kristen Kruk
that-
as
that.
Chun-Li, and it was bad. It was really bad. They made M. Bison look absolutely nothing like M. Bison.
Nobody look anything like what they look like.
And let me put it this way: Kristen Kruk, she is not a martial arts actor.
She's
No,
the girl that played Lana in Smallville.
she played Lana Lang in Smallville. And
Yes, Dino Bottom Rat Trap. Yes.
No, yes, but
Yeah, no. But thankfully, a new Street Fighter movie is coming up, and it's looking pretty good. And there's nothing but good news so far. So, in an article provided to us by IGN, the headline reads: Street Fighter full cast, new release date, and distributor revealed for new live action movie. The production is now underway in Australia, mate.
Australia, you said.
Yeah,
like we
watch
were
out.
mentioned, it was
Where
like we were,
everything tries to kill you?
Watch out for them dingoes, boy, pal. They'll eat your baby.
Ironically,
it's just like we were mentioning-
the rabbits are a bigger problem in Australia now.
it's just like we were mentioning over
Spiders.
here how the fucking
Oh no, the spiders are fine. The
film
rabbits are
industry
the
is
problem.
fleeing away from America. But what do we know? By Jim Voyevoda.
Oh,
Was
we're
updated on yesterday, September 5th.
Legendary has announced the full cast for their upcoming live-action Street Fighter movie, which will be released by Paramount Pictures on October 16th, 2026.
Yay! So next year, just before your girls' birthday.
Street Fighter is the first Legendary title to be released as part of the company's new distribution deal with Paramount. Bad Trip's Kitao Sakurai directs Street Fighter, which has begun filming in Australia and is filming in IMAX. See the full cast? Yep, here we go. We have the full cast here.
Noah Centino as Ken Masters.
Andrew Koji as Ryu.
Kalina Liang as Chun-Li.
WWE superstar Roman Reigns as Akuma.
David Dastmalchian as M. Bison, which, by the way, guys, I'm going to show you who, if you don't recognize him by name, David Dastmalchian as M. Bison, you should recognize him in, where is this photo? Load.
Let it load.
By the way,
Patience.
while that's loading,
This gentleman here. Yes, the Polka Dot Man from the Suicide Squad movie
he looks
with Idris
like
Elba
Bison.
and John Cena.
By the way, the movie I was talking about was Street Fighter Alpha. Look at the size.
I
of
don't
the
remember.
movie.
I knew it. That it was on the tip of my tongue. I
Yeah.
forgot the name.
The plot made no goddamn sense.
Also, WWE superstar Cody Rhodes as Guile.
Adrenaline in my soul, something, Cody
Let's
Rhodes.
get one thing straight. If they don't get the hair right, this whole movie's a failure.
Andrew Schultz as Dan Hibiki.
Holy shit, they got Danny here.
Hang on a minute, guys. Yep. Eric Andre as Don Savage. Vidyut Janval as Dalsim.
50 Cent?
Hip hop artist, red rapper 50 Cent as Balrog.
Hang on, that makes perfect sense. 50 Cent. Okay, so 50 Cent.
Jason Momoa as Blanca.
That also makes perfect sense. Okay, I don't know how they're going to hunch over that monster of a man, but okay.
Orville Peck as Vega. Olivia Richters as Zangief.
Hiroki.
New Japan Pro Wrestler Hiroki Goto as E Honda.
Reina Valandagam, oh my god, as Julie. Alexander Volkanovsky as Joe.
Kyle Mooney as Marvin, and Mel Johnson as Cammy.
Okay,
what?
I don't know half of
Blonde
these.
her up, that is Cammy.
Mel Johnson. Yeah, show them.
Just made her blonde. She looks the
Legendary also released side-by-side images of the actors opposite their game characters, which you can see by scrolling the slideshow right here. Oh, this is nice. I like how they set up. There's New Japan wrestler Hiroki Goto.
That's cool. I mean, he just needs to shave the stash. That is Zangief. That is
That's
just
Zangief.
Zangief.
Yep. Let's see. There's 50 Cent as Balrog.
To be fair, Balrog is supposed to be more like Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson is too old, so, you know,
Well, so is 50 Cent.
we'll have to make do.
He is terribly inappropriate for this role. Oh my
I
god.
don't think it's working.
It's
Don't,
perfect.
Why won't
don't
it-
mess with it. Don't mess with
Remember
it.
that time
Fine.
he went to the Middle East and blew up the whole country for a skull?
For a crystal skull. See, there we go. Now you can see
Ah,
it.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
fine, whatever.
Yeah.
This is better. There you go. Fuck you.
Nope.
All right. Oh
Needs
my
more
god.
hair. Who the hell is this? Is that Joe?
Yeah, I believe that's
Joe
Joe.
hasn't been in the franchise since Street Fighter 2.
All right, so here, there, I freaking shrunk
My
it back
man
down.
doesn't.
You can't
This
stop
man
it.
has no
There.
existence.
Leave it right there.
Who's
Don't.
Ryu again? Where's Ryu?
Hang
All right,
on.
there's Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is Akuma. Yeah.
See, here's the thing. A friend of mine, like his name's Mike. He went ahead and said, okay, Roman Reigns, the guy who is not Japanese, is playing a seriously uber fucking Japanese fucking guy.
Extra Japan.
I'm like, okay, you can kind of squiff it a little bit. You can smidge the fucking thing by saying, like, okay, Roman Reigns is part Samoan.
Close enough.
Yeah.
That's
Listen.
close to Polynesian enough
Samoans
to go
live in
Japan, whatever.
islands. Japan is an island. Quid pro quo shungoku satsu.
That's not anything.
Close enough. Also, let's not lie to ourselves. Akuma doesn't look anything like a Japanese person.
Hell no. That guy's a
looks
beast,
like
bro.
Akuma looks like he's been carved out of stone.
By the way, Andrew Schultz is a shit comedian, and I mean that in the most derogatory form possible.
Okay.
As in, he's a piece of shit.
Oh, well,
And
of
he's a
course, yeah.
comedian, but he's an actual piece of shit.
Like,
So
this is what
All right,
Akuma
then
looks
move on.
like now in Street Fighter 6. Does this look like a Japanese man to you?
what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's him.
Wait,
He got old.
That's Akuma.
I'm sorry. From this angle, I thought it was a monkey.
Damn.
He looks like an ape.
Like a great ape kind of.
All right.
For comparison, at least Ryu looks a little bit like a Japanese man, even though he has a beard and a mustache now.
Let's see. There's
Well,
Andrew
there's Andrew
Koji
Koji as
as
Ryu.
Yeah.
You know what?
okay.
That looks at least a little bit like Ryu.
Kalina Yang as
I don't
Chun-Li.
care about her face. Show me the legs.
Cody Rhodes.
I
Let's
do
go.
agree with you. Show the legs.
Show me the.
You know
show
something,
me-
legs.
Angel?
You need to
I
see
don't
the
care if
legs.
they get the hair right. I just want to see Cody Rhodes in a Street Fighter movie, dude.
No. Joe, you don't understand. We need the hair. The hair is crucial. It's like taking off
You guys
Bayoneta's
hear
glasses.
something?
Well, I mean,
I
Angel,
don't
nobody
know, because
freaked the
Galaxy
fuck out when they
always
didn't get
plays.
Logan's hair right in the X-Men movies.
They managed to get some of it right. They managed to at least
It
style it
does,
into the
right?
Does
hair.
anyone else hear that music?
I mean,
What
to
are
be fair
you
though,
talking about?
About.
if we got Logan right,
We
Hugh
did
Jackman
that.
would be like
We
3
did
times
that in
hairy.
our show.
At least they got
And
the
he would
hair.
have been 2 feet shorter.
Yeah, like at least they got the horns on the hair shape more or less close to what he looks like.
True. All right. Let's
Yeah,
hear.
David Dastmalchian as M.
He needs
Bison.
to build some muscle.
No, not even. Just have him be in the evil imposing fucking photo or whatever.
Yeah.
So-
When I see them in costume, then I'll make a decision.
All right.
true.
Let's see. Here.
Okay, see, Eric Andre. It is
Yeah,
actually Eric
I
Andre.
could see it.
Let me in! Let me in! That's what he fucking
yeah,
did.
no, he could do it. He could do it. He looks
All
the
right.
part.
Don't
He's crazy enough.
Sauvage.
Jason Momoa.
Blanca. Okay, yeah. Have that gigantic heaping hulk of a man and have him hunched down like an
I
animal.
love my
That is
mama.
going to kill his back.
You know
Are you
what?
kidding me?
For the
No.
record-
If anything, that's probably good. Giving him is like the most.
You know
brave
what?
of his
He's got an
life.
athletic build. He'll
No,
handle
no,
it.
Guys, you are mistaken. You underestimate his acting talent. He doesn't need makeup. He can just turn green and shoot lightning on command.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Yeah.
When was this?
Do you think that all that shit on Aquaman was CGI?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Aquaman.
No. He did that for
Yeah.
real. He killed hundreds of people. It was an amazing. Why do you think that movie made $1.2 billion?
Good point.
Oh, look
yeah,
at that.
see, Mel Johnson. Yeah, there's a photo of her blonde as Cammy.
Even
Yeah.
a little like beret and she. They better keep the costume the same. I want to see some ass.
All right, let's
I'm not being
continue.
objectivist here. I mean it.
Noah Centino as Ken Masters. Yep.
Looks a little younger than I expected.
That's cool.
He needs to slick that hair a little bit.
Orville Peck as Vega. What the fuck?
Looks buffer than
Is
I
Orville
thought.
Peck a wrestler? What the fuck is he?
Not that I know of.
Vega is supposed to be a very attractive, youthful man. I'm not sure this one's gonna work out very well, but we'll see.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see. Come
All
on.
right.
There we go. Raina Vellingham as
Oh,
Julie.
we got Julie. So we're introducing the dolls here. Cool.
Anything?
And that's it?
Street Fighter.
Push start.
Hey!
I love the fact that you're saying the Street Fighter theme, but it's just the Guile theme now.
Yeah.
It's just the Guile theme, but
You know,
that's
the
fine.
characters have other themes, you know.
All right, this is looking like a great lineup.
So far, I am like 99% on board with this acting, with this crew. As long as they get the look right and they get the costume. Okay, who's directing this again?
Where's this name?
Scroll up. It was mentioned above.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, yeah, it was mentioned on the.
Here. Kitao Sakurai.
Kitao Sakurai is directing.
Tao Sakurai. Japanese American actor. Okay, let me see what this man worked into.
Sure.
I want to have an idea of his filmography because. Okay, first off, Japanese actor. That means that he
No,
knows
Japanese.
Street Fighter.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. Career. What did he work in? Filmography. He worked in our Bad Trip, Twisted Metal 2023. and
Oh
Street
yeah,
Fighter.
that's right. He's directs the directed episodes of the Twisted Metal
He
series.
hasn't done much besides that, but the fact that he's doing so good with Twisted Metal, which I've been told is a fairly good adaptation of the thing,
Yeah, we got to see a little bit of it. It
Alright.
was fucking funny.
you know what? I will be cautiously optimistic.
Yay.
I want this to succeed. Wait, who's writing the film? Who's the writer?
We don't know.
So that's all we know.
All we know is just the director. And you know what? I
Okay.
want it to be good. I don't want it to be
good.
bad as The Legend of Chun-Li. I don't want it to be silly and I don't want it to be stupid as the first Street Fighter movie.
I want it to be memorable.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
kinda
I
funny
mean,
'cause
in that defense, it was the 90s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. And it did give us, and it did introduce us to Ming Na Wen.
you know how good I want this to be? I want this to be Mortal Kombat 1 movie. Good. Give me that. It
I
doesn't
can
have
live
to
with
be high cinema. It doesn't have to be Martin Scorsese levels of cinematic kill. Just give me something from somebody who likes and loves fighting games. That's it.
Okay. So, folks, what do you think about the upcoming Street Fighter movie that's going to be released next year? Let us know in the live chat right now. Do you
Yay.
think that those are the right choices for your characters? Who would you have picked to play any of your favorite characters from Street Fighter? Let's see.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Yeah, thank you. Here's Sarah Serendi. I hope Cody has the hair. Cody better have the hair.
Everybody
I think
agrees with
Akuma's ethnically Ainu. Oh, well, Akuma was black, too. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, at one time he turned blue.
Yeah, 50 Cent Blood in the Sands. Yes, that's a PS3 game.
By the way, you know what the funniest part is about Akuma? Do you know what he does when he's not fighting?
What does he do?
I mean, the man's gotta eat. How do you think he makes a living?
What, does he run a restaurant?
Does he run a butcher shop?
He sells fruit.
Oh, that works.
He casually
close.
just goes to the forest, picks fruit, and sells them on the market, and that's how he gets money to live with. Because he's just he's a vagrant. Also, for Street Fighter 6, there was a concept of Akuma that he was gonna be carrying with him an orphan baby he found, and he was gonna carry the baby on his back. And as a result, his fighting style would depend on him never falling on his back ever to not hurt the child. They had to scrape it because it would fuck up the game balance. But I do like the idea that
It was a good thought.
Akuma is the definition of the noble demon. He's a ruthless, bloodthirsty monster that will fight you to the death, but only he finds you to be a worthy opponent. In fact, in Street Fighter V, this is important, by the way, the story mode of Akuma has him actually kill somebody. He challenges Gen, the old master, to a fight to the death, and as Gen is finally dying from both the fight and his illness, he laughs in Akuma's face and goes, "Now that you have all this power, tell me, are you planning to become a demon?" And Akuma goes, "I do not care about becoming a demon. What I want to do is reach heaven." Essentially, he wants to become a divine fighter, surpass humanity. And Gen looks him in the eye, laughs to his face, and goes, "You will never reach heaven." And those words actually haunt Akuma so much that for the rest of his story mode, he starts going, "What the hell do I actually want with all this fighting?" So he seeks out Ryu and fights him, but even though he wins, he doesn't kill him. He just goes, "It seems that both you and I are still incomplete." And Ryu tells him, "Akuma, I'm still searching a goal for all my strength. I pursue improvement because I believe that no matter how strong I get, there is always another limit that I can break. And I'm never going to stop fighting towards that perfection, even if I know I can't reach it. Do you understand me?" And Akuma doesn't tell him anything. He just walks away. But it is implied that he understood the point of, what are you fighting for? Are you pursuing strength for the sake of strength? Are you throwing...
No, I do not understand you.
Yeah. By the point of Street Fighter 6, he seems to have come to some bizarre form of peace with himself, in that he's not exactly like hunting people to fight anymore. He's just secluded in a cave fighting and carving statues with his bare hands. And as a show of character development, the Shungokusatsu changed. Instead of, you know how when he finishes beating the crap out of you, he stands dramatically with the symbol on his back?
Yeah.
The entire background now is covered in a poem. Surpass the heavens, defeat the hells, become the demon.
That's nice. That's cool.
Yeah, turns out even Akuma undergoes some manner of character development.
Yay.
Who knew?
Also,
All right.
Ryu is fucking rich.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
Now,
I imagine
let's-
he would be.
Now let's see. Ulysses Farnaka said, "Love the Street Fighter and first Mortal Kombat movie. That now turns 30 and Street Fighter 31. They're amazing films. Street Fighter being damn cheesy, but they're very fun films."
Yeah.
What's her face? Sarah Serendi, not a fan of the live-action Tekken movie that was made.
It had some good points,
Not,
but
not really. It was one of my prized possessions, but such is life. He signed it too.
damn.
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle comes
Oh,
out on
shit.
Friday. Yep. You were right about
I
that.
gotta make time for that one.
Ulysses Fartknocker. Live action Tekken also had Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa
As
as
Heihachi.
Heihachi Mishima. He was Shang Tsung in the live action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Icy
am
50 Cent.
Tekken.
Oh shit, sounds like these dudes about to have a chess match. Ha!
You know, the funny thing is, though, we don't need a live action Tekken anything anymore because the story mode of Tekken 8 is basically a live action series.
Yeah, but you know that there's a film director out there that's tempted to try.
It will never be as good. Listen,
Cody better
there is a
fucking have
point
the
during
hair.
the final battle where Kazuya gets so fucking pissed, he uppercuts Jin like 5 feet into the air going, "Why won't you break?" And you know what Jin says? Nothing. He gets up as the music being sang by... Oops.
What the fuck?
He was
You-
so hyped.
give me that.
Put in there.
Damn, bro. The fuck?
You know what happens? He
What?
gets up as the music being sang by the guys who sang the Revengeance soundtrack goes into this incredibly hype, my defining moment shit, and he just goes into heat mode immediately. He doesn't have to say anything because he knows he can win. He knows he has to win. And that's the kind of moment that you only get in video games, you know?
Yeah, true.
Standing
All right.
here.
So let's move.
Did anyone see the Marvel Zombies trailer? I saw it. It looks promising and fun. I didn't know that was a real thing. Oh, you better believe
Please.
that Marvel Zombies was a real fucking thing.
It is a very much... Honestly, I kind of feel bad that they don't do it the way in the comics did. Because in the comics, they were terrifying because their personalities were intact while they were still flesh-eating zombies. In the animated series, they're just kind of zombie
Zombies.
lights. There was one fucked up point in the comic where the Hulk ate a bunch of like rotten meat, and when he transformed back to Banner, his stomach exploded.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
don't-
folks, I just want to remind you all.
Physics.
I just want to remind you all that yes, it's going to be a long wait. Street Fighter 6 is coming out in October of 2026, and by the time that happens,
We're still not-
not going to get Grand Theft Auto 6.
I mean, honestly, are
Clever
we
segue.
ever going to
Very
get?
good segue.
Are we ever going to get six?
You sped right into that one, buddy. Good job.
Literally,
5 stars.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is literally the butt of
Wait,
almost
5
every
stars
single
is bad.
fucking
That means
joke
all
now.
there is.
I know. They're
Oh, we
hunting.
got
What
this.
What the fuck?
We got Grand Theft Auto 6.
Exactly.
So let's
Dragon
talk about
Fan.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
We're getting Okami 2 before Grand Theft Auto 6.
I would rather spend money on that. That's
Oh my god.
We're getting Sonic Cross Worlds before Grand Theft Auto 6.
Well, yeah, it's in 2 weeks. But
I
Angel,
know.
please go ahead and continue.
So, as you know, Grand Theft Auto 6, despite the enormous amount of hype surrounding it, has been surprisingly light on news. A few months ago, we had a trailer revealing the main characters, the setting, incredibly well-sculpted Latina ass. Also,
Very incredibly well sculpted.
not to segue, but these two are the most attractive GTA protagonists we had in the entire franchise. The
Angel,
main
this
character
is
is a Giga Chat, and the other one is a spicy Latino lady.
Angel, this takes place in not Miami. Everyone has
Miami.
to look sexy
I
by
don't know.
law.
I mean, we had Miami Vice. Everybody was ugly as shit in that game.
Whoa, Sarah, she's not wrong. We got Spaceballs 2 before we got GTA 6. Yeah. And Sarah Serenity, GTA 6 has happened when Kingdom Hearts 4 happens.
Don't be
Wow.
silly.
No, listen, Kingdom Hearts 4 is literally,
Kingdom Hearts 4 already
it's
happened.
gonna,
It's no, it hasn't.
no,
Yeah.
we had Kingdom Hearts
What are you
3.
talking about?
No, 3 was 4.
No.
No.
What?
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Uh-huh.
Chain of Memories. 2. 3.
No.
No.
Oh, wait, you're right. I was wrong. Birth by Sleep. 3.
Remember, it has to be actually named
There's also
the number.
2.5.
There's also Dream Drop Distance.
3. I don't
Which
know
is-
that one.
Oh,
Kingdom
The
Hearts
number
3.
one, something over
Oh,
whatever,
wait.
yeah.
That's right.
358 over 2.
Yeah.
So that means the next one should be 359. Listen,
Just name it 69 at this point.
the important thing about Kingdom Hearts 4 is that Sora has spent probably a whole year living with a girl by himself in an apartment. Kyrie's gonna have some questions.
Listen, I'm sorry, but Kingdom Hearts just needs to die.
No.
Kyrie's gonna have some
They have
questions.
fucked up the timeline so much, just let it
Was-
die already.
Oh, by the way, that girl is Marluxia's sister.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
She's the sister of Marluxia.
Marluxia has siblings?
He had a sibling, as
Yes.
shown in the phone game that no one can play anymore.
Oh yeah, no, Union Cross.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
They,
deleted.
Yeah.
they live in the apartment, and
I'm
apparently
sorry, but
Sora
that
has
went
been
on forever.
stuck
I
there
stopped
for
playing.
God knows how long. And I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure that he loves his girl very much, and he will never cheat on her. But Kyrie's gonna have some questions.
She probably ain't done anything
She's gonna
either.
smell the flowers and go, excuse
Again,
me?
I love Kingdom Hearts,
Probably
but
ain't ever done anything
honest,
either.
the best one was 2.
Yes.
Okay,
2 was
so
the best.
going back to it, point is, we don't have much information on GTA 6, except the fact that it's coming eventually, and that it's going to be...
Eventually.
I know, that word is doing a lot of work. Trust me, I know.
Oh.
And we know, and based on the rumors by the industry, it is implied that it's going to be prohibitively expensive. Because, you know, in an industry that is constantly screwing over the customer and fucking you over with high prices and incomplete products, you know what would be good? If we just double and triple the price. I mean, fuck it. Games are already like $80. Why stop here, right? Why not just ratchet that shit to the red line and run it until the engine fucking explodes?
Well, on the subject of the latter here, in an article provided to us by
What?
GameStop.
By
GameSpot.
the headline reads: Grand Theft Auto 6 is the first
Quintuple A game.
industry
Wait,
event.
what is the quadruple A then?
Who fucking knows?
We had one of those. It
It-
was called Skull and Crossbones.
No.
Wow, it's just
Okay.
bigger than
No,
anything
no.
else, both in the scope and scale of the game, and kind of cultural impact that it has.
All right, by Eddie Makuch. I hope I'm saying that right.
That's a very big stretch there, industry veteran.
Whoever you
Mr.
are.
Fantastic would have trouble stretching this far. Let's keep going then.
And he's the smartest guy alive. He'd figure out a way how.
There.
Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 6 stands alone as an game. According to the Bulber founder, Nigel Lowry.
That's an
Can
for
you
my
say that
wallet.
again? Can you say that again for all this? Everyone, shh.
Well, it stands as an game.
One more time.
Wait, hang on. Let me say this properly.
Wait, no, I think we all
Oh,
have
my
to say it.
microphone.
I think we all have to say it one time.
It stands as an game. He said in an interview that nothing can touch the GTA series when it comes to scope and scale of popular open world crime series. I mean, there are games, and then there's games. And I'd argue that Grand Theft Auto is potentially game. It's just bigger than anything else in both scope and scale of the game and the kind of cultural impact that it has and the attention it demands.
Larry told IGN. Who is
Now-
this fucking Larry?
Nigel Lowry.
See,
Nigel
He's the
Lowry.
founder of
Devolver Digital.
Devolver
Okay,
Digital.
so yeah, he has experience in the industry. And see, the worst part is I can't completely disagree with him. Because, let me give you an idea. Grand Theft Auto 5, the recent one we had, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was online for 10 years.
Yeah.
The budget of GTA 5 was, according to the research I'm doing right now, because I don't think, is $265 million. That is an astounding amount of money.
That is staggering.
And how much
Wow.
money did it make?
Now, how much money did it make? $10 billion in worldwide.
Oh,
the
that's
past 10 years?
disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? That is lifetime.
That 11
Let's-
figures,
Let's
Jesus.
chat it. Let me reduce that a little bit. What was the name? I can't say box office. So let's say first week earnings. 800 million on its first day. On day one, GTA 5 quadrupled its budget earnings. Mind you, I'm not sure if they included advertisement, because Lord knows that gets expensive.
Pre-orders.
But the point is, that shit made all the money in the world and then some. Now, like a year ago, the budget for GTA 6 was estimated to be about $2 billion. How much?
That shit.
How much money? Mind you, that was a year ago. We don't know how much it is now. How much money do you think this thing will need to make just to break even?
That also depends on advertising, because then that's going to cost them money.
I'm assuming
And,
advertisement is involved.
And this is over the span of how many fucking years has it been since GTA 5?
5 was online for 10 long years.
Fuck this. Oh my
Damn.
And
god.
also
And
now you have
they've
to
been
take
active
into
development?
and also you have to take into account the economy and things being more expensive, and now people are no longer having the extra cash flow to buy
And-
stuff on there.
How
Hold on.
many people would be able to afford it?
Mm-hmm.
How many people in this room have a PS5? That should tell you everything you need to know. Because this thing, it is.
Wait, I thought you bought one.
No.
PS5 soon.
I don't have a reason to. I appreciate the offer, but no.
Okay, so I'm the other one.
Yes, for
I'm
now.
gonna get one of
I was one of the first people to get one.
For
We
now.
can dream of a PS5. No, Jose, it's easy. Listen. All right.
Did you write to Santa?
No. I'm not gonna need to write to Santa.
wait for mine.
He abandoned me a long time ago.
Can you just put it on?
Jose,
God.
it's simple.
You sure?
We just take the PlayStation 3
Yeah.
and we take our old
That
PlayStation
makes
2
sense.
that's in the closet
Damn cheap ass deal.
and we tape them together.
Oh my.
There's our PlayStation 5.
You know what?
Wait,
Just because
wait.
you.
I have a 3.
Yeah,
I have a 4.
that'll give
What
us a
if I just-
PlayStation 7.
What if I polymerization this blizzard with Graviga to create yogurt materia?
Let's go. Okay, we'll have PlayStation 7 before anyone else.
Point in case.
That'll be incredible.
All right, so let me check something.
Yeah, while you're
Real quick.
checking,
Is GTA 6 console exclusive?
Oh God, if it is.
It most likely will be for a long time. Let me check. According to the information, Grand Theft Auto. No, stop talking about 5. I said 6. Stupid.
Never rely on AI, Angel.
Exactly. Okay, yes, no. Grand Theft Auto 6 is a timed exclusive, which means that it will go to PS5 and Xbox X and S, but not PC, just like 5.
Not
that
right
means
away.
that you are cutting out about half of the market. And you gotta pray to God that there will be enough people with PS5s and Xbox One X's.
Okay, but PS5 and Xbox, they're going to end up upgrading soon, though.
Yeah. Okay, let me rephrase that. You better have people with piss. The P6. Wait, what is the Xbox One X going to upgrade to? 2X?
I have no.
Triple X? State of the Union?
Twix! Name it
You
Twix!
mean-
They can't, no.
You mean the
They
Xbox
can't.
Series?
Piss and Twix.
You mean the Xbox Series X? Like, I don't know why they call it Series X or
Xbox
Series S.
Series X. Epixis.
Because it starts with
Oh my
Xbox, so it has to be
God.
Series X, because X
Piss
marks
and
the spot.
Twix.
God.
So,
X marks the spot.
so you need enough people to have Piss and or Twix to upgrade to that already very expensive console, which is, oh yeah, by the way, the price of the PS5 went up.
Yeah.
And I'm crying.
This is the only time ever in history that a game console has increased the price after release.
Let me cry real quick, because I gotta buy one.
No, you don't.
Fucking economy.
No, you don't. You don't need to take the drugs.
Genshin demands it.
Yeah, no, Genshin no longer will be on PS4.
Oh, you know what's
why it's
what's
upgrade.
very ironic though?
What?
What was the name? Marvel Rivals is going to PS4 instead. Yeah. It was,
Going back.
They're going backwards.
it was originally on PC, P6 only, and now it's going back
Wait.
to PS4.
Wait, guys. Because this is taking forever, when did they first announce Grand Theft Auto 6?
Oh dear God.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say maybe sometime at the beginning of the year.
Research time.
Okay, let me put it this way.
All
There
right,
was
well-
a time back before my kid
When
went
was
into
Grand
puberty.
Theft Auto 6
While
announced?
Angel's trying to figure it out, I'll
Okay,
continue with the
wait,
article.
No, here's what I'm getting at. That
February 2000.
if they have to end up,
It's been 3 years.
Oh my God!
It's only been 3 years since they
I thought it was
announced it.
longer. But the only thing is,
They're not
what
going
if
for
they
me.
end up having to upgrade the systems?
Oh.
You know how expensive it is to upgrade the systems because new graphics and all that stuff.
Oh, don't forget, when they upgrade the system, that means that you have to recode the game. so it
Exactly.
fits on the
So
thing.
then it's going to be even more expensive.
Oh god, the loading times to just the patches are going to be massive. You're gonna need 3 hard drives together just to patch that stupid
And
thing
you're
in the
saying,
console.
who out of all of us will actually pay to have so many different hard drives just for one game?
Nope.
Would you rather have a ton of different games that you love to play or just one massive game?
What if we just put everything on the Grand Theft Auto game? What if you never stop playing it? What if we put so many missions and activities? What if we turn that shit into Destiny 2?
What if it starts breaking PCs?
I
Hey
guess
there.
I will likely will. It likely
Hey there,
will.
Sony. Hi. Hi. Resident Techie here. Y'all motherfuckers helped pioneer Blu-ray technology. Y'all motherfuckers have made 1 terabyte micro SD memory cards.
Pretty fancy.
Which is not enough.
So you motherfuckers, and I mean this with all the motherfuckery in my heart when I say this, you motherfuckers can make a disc and a game that if you require it to have 1 terabyte's worth of storage, you can make the disc or make the memory card for the game for it to run on.
What if you have multiple discs like the old PS2?
No!
No!
No, we're not going back to that shit!
Why would you want to do that?
Why would you do that to us?
Disc
No.
2!
Oh my god!
Let's move on. All right.
No.
By the way, the reason why they don't make them smaller is because physics causes heat.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
smaller
we know
you
that.
make like the wafer thin layer chips for the circuitry, it produces more and more heat as it processes more and more
But
electricity.
also, we need to have larger memory banks on
Yep.
everything because, I'm sorry, 1 terabyte doesn't cut it.
There is a
When
reason-
you have Assassin's Creed and all this stuff being like
ago,
almost
1 terabyte
100?
was fine.
Remember,
I don't have,
like what already running for the programs now, like
I don't have room anymore.
Monster Hunter Wilds has very few NPCs. What it has is these beautiful landscapes that it has to animate, and even high-end game PCs chug and stutter when that shit loads in.
You mean PC?
Imagine GTA 6 with the same level or even higher level of graphical fidelity. I don't even know what engine they're using.
You really think that people want to play on mid graphics?
No!
No, they're
They
gonna
want it
go high
all.
definition.
But wait, it gets worse. Imagine the beautiful vistas of Grand Theft Auto 6, the beautifully designed cities with the high skyscrapers and the lovely beaches with all the water physics and the sand that you can count every single goddamn grain.
And then every single NPC.
And
then it
now
blows
start
up.
adding NPCs.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
NPCs with
and then
different
it will blow up.
NPCs are
Yeah.
in Grand Theft Auto.
All right,
A
so
lot.
before this, the Ubisoft referred to Skull and Bones as an game.
No, it's
A comment that led
because
to
I'm-
many memes and jokes. Lowry commented on GTA 6 against the backdrop of Devolver, considering whether or not it would delay some of its games to get out of the way of GTA 6 when it was planned for a 2025 release. He said GTA 6 was blinding
Isn't it 2025 now?
when it came to the calendar. It remains to be seen if Devolver will delay any games due to GTA 6.
In a cheeky social media post, the company said it would, in fact, launch the game on the same day as GTA 6. Devolver recently delayed baby steps due to Silksong, and while some have questioned the decision, Laurie said he didn't want to gamble with people's livelihoods. You can't A/B test reality, he said. Maybe baby steps would have just been fine September 8th. It would have been, but I'm willing to risk this team's livelihood on the future of the game they worked on for 5 years to see if they both work out. I'm not. And I also want to listen to what they want. And what they want is to have their own spotlight, and I couldn't agree more. Going back to GTA 6, Adam Leaf, the CEO of marketing platform Gamesite, told ING that GTA 6 has had an outsized effect on the calendars and planning of video game Yeah, because nobody wants to fight that shit. Like, are you gonna post your game on the same time GTA 6 comes out?
Damn right, bitch.
You're gonna get fucking obliterated. Earlier this year, Bloomberg reported that when GTA was delayed to 2026, some studios with games set to fall 2025, the previous launch window of GTA 6, embraced the news, with others scrambling to make decisions for their own 2026 games. GTA 6 is expected to perform exceptionally upon release, with one firm predicting it will sell 40 billion copies and drive a 3 billion in revenue in the first year alone. The game has gigantic shoes to fill. GTA 5 sold more than 215 million copies. Jesus Christ.
But also,
my
can people
God.
afford it?
Yeah, the question is, people kind of because back in the day, yeah, we could afford buying more video games. Yeah, 60
Because
was
they were
pricey, but
$50, $60.
it was still pricey, but it was still affordable. But
And then
now,
you had enough money for
But
the
now, in our current
microtransactions.
landscape,
yeah, back in the day, bro, guys, back in the day when I had
You
less
mean
responsibility,
this economy?
I was able to buy a PS3, an Xbox 360, a Wii, and a Wii U with basically no dent in my bank account.
Yep.
Those days are far behind me. I picked one console, my PC, and I'm sticking with it. And I have no reason to really improve upon anything because all the games that I wanted for PS5 are already on PC. All I need to do is save enough money, I can afford them. Yeah, it sucks that I don't have physical copies, but brother, I got 2 shelves full of games. I can afford to have no more physical copies. And when you gotta decide between, do I want to game or do I want to eat for next week?
Yep. Or do I want to pay rent?
Yeah, no, it's not about whether you want to. You are gonna pay rent. Very quickly, as you become an adult, you have to put in the needs before the wants. And this current generation, they are not buying as many video games as before. It's too expensive.
Why are the millennials at Gen Z killing the video game industry?
Because we can barely afford
Why
to
are they
live.
killing the diamond industry?
Because I didn't
How
make
are
it.
millennials killing the food business?
Man, we killed a lot of things.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's-
with the scapegoat.
Yeah, No, yeah,
I don't even
yeah,
like
sure.
avocado.
Oh yeah, sure. We're totally spending all our money on
Starbucks.
something other than food.
And here's
yeah,
the funny thing,
fucking
though.
sure.
The current generation doesn't feel the need to afford the price in new games because
We have a lot of backlog.
Fortnite exists.
We also have a lot of backlog.
I'm not just talking about backlog. I mean the newer generation that doesn't have a backlog because
Like
it just
Gen
exists
Z's,
well.
Gen
I'm saying
Alphas.
we have a backlog. So
Obviously,
we're like, oh, we really like this game. It's how much? Well,
Nope.
I have this many games that I still haven't completely
I can
100%ed.
do
So you know what? Bye.
$3.
Also, you can easily get some very cheap games if you just watch the sales.
Or, if you know how to put an emulator on your computer,
Yes,
you can get
that
all the
too.
games.
Yo,
But
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. Point is, the older generation doesn't see the need to afford new games. The newer generation is playing gacha, which is a completely different monster.
Wow, thank you.
Hi.
We're not newer generation, but yes, we play gotcha.
But
God
like I
dang
say,
it.
you guys are 2 out of how many people play Genshin Impact?
Millions?
Millions and millions
Exactly.
and millions and millions.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, You can't do it the same way you did before because the novelty has run out. This is no longer the 90s or the early 2000s where every new breakthrough in the video game industry was something incredible that could change lives forever. We are not there
Do
anymore.
y'all remember how like relieved and excited we were when we saw the Nintendo GameCube, and we were thinking like,
yes.
at first thinking like, oh my god, not only is it on a disc, but it's on a smaller disc than the PlayStation 2.
That was actually pretty cool.
So it makes it so much cooler.
Question.
What?
Who put the disc on your finger and spun it?
Once.
Me?
Once.
Several times.
Let's put it this way.
Did it amuse you?
Yes.
Do you remember that commercial?
It was the
for
first ever
PS3?
fidget spinner.
Not the weird
Yes,
one.
it was.
Guys.
Do you remember that commercial for the PS3? Not the weird one. The good commercial with Ladies and Gentlemen by Saliva.
Yeah.
That had the PS3 transforming all sorts of cool things while showing you actual games and movies and shit. Do you remember that feeling of, yeah, the console can do that. The console is worth that much money. We will not get that feeling back again.
No.
We can't. It's impossible because the graphics can only get so pretty.
We've hit the plateau of graphics.
Yeah, they can get better, but you will notice a difference at that point.
At this point, we've gotten to that.
We need-
that stage. Yeah.
At this point, we just need better stories.
No,
We need
go read
better
a book.
stories.
Better,
we
Better
need,
stories.
we
Go read a
need
book.
more accessibility in terms of pricing. We need
No live service.
accessories for the games again. I want to play Dance Dance Revolution and Guitar Hero up in this shit.
Bring those back.
Bring back
Like,
Guitar Hero.
look, the Nintendo Wii may have been a little silly with the add-ons and the attachments. Oh, and hell, hey, I'm gonna fucking
fun.
Wii, but it was fun. God damn it! Yes.
Until you slammed it into your face.
Okay, that's a skill issue.
Yeah.
Because we would like to pray.
All right.
Huh.
Let's go ahead and check the chat for
But
a
really
sec.
quick,
Okay.
with Grand Theft Auto, what is the target audience?
Children who are unsupervised
People
and
just
grown
wanna
idiots.
Go around in an open world. Like the idea of just going to an open world doing whatever you want. It's the freedom of just commit crimes.
But who are the people who constantly keep buying it? Mainly
Usually the younger generation.
the
Usually.
the people who have grown up with it tend to keep going back,
Obviously,
right?
yeah, no, they're repeat
And
offenders.
they're the ones who have the most money.
Yeah,
Well, what money now?
yeah, exactly.
So,
Listen,
and we know Grand Theft Auto is going to have all of those
You know who's going to buy
microtransactions
Grand
and
Theft Auto
stuff.
6 mostly? Streamers who make enough money to afford Grand
Yes,
Theft Auto
that is
6.
true.
For the audience of people that want to buy Grand Theft Auto 6 but that will never see it. You see, I'm not saying they're bad games. Grand Theft Auto's games, they're fun because they feel a niche, a power fantasy. They allow me to do crimes without being gay. It's very important. Because everybody keeps saying that you have to be gay to do crimes now, and I'm like, that seems very discriminatory. Let me do my straight crimes in peace. Thank you. But it's fun to do it. It's fun to get in a car, run down the street, shooting the guns, running the cops, robbing a bank, and then getting yourself killed because you were stupid and didn't look where you were going. It's fun to hire hookers. Get in a car while banging the hooker, running off the street, crashing your car into a plane, hijacking the plane and flying it into a building to recreate 3,000 9/11s. Yeah, it's
Oh my
fucked up,
God.
but it's fun because it's fictional. You know what I mean?
Well, they also threw in a jet bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
want to do
that's a GTA
9/11s
Online.
with the jet bike. Let me do my 9/11s in peace.
All right, guys, let's get over to the chat here. Kyle Canada's over here commenting saying, Lucia couldn't be
Oh,
any...
I'm sorry, too soon?
A little, yeah.
What? Yeah. What is the date?
It's September 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
When is 9/11?
When is the next
Next-
Saturday?
It's gonna be next Thursday.
Ah,
It's next
damn it.
Thursday, bro.
See, I should have made these jokes next week if that had been the proper Saturday. I fucked up.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
okay.
I went too far ahead and I missed the timing of the card.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, Angel.
Lucia couldn't be any more Latino if Michelle Rodriguez played her, said Kyle
Yes.
Canada. He also said GTA 6, the game that requires one PS6 and two backup PS3s to run the base
I
game.
wouldn't put it past
You need
it.
one PS3 to handle the memory, the other
Piss
one to
box.
handle the game, and the PS5 is just a fan.
Ha.
Pissbox. Thank you for that, Kyle. Sarah Serendi was over here saying, "Oh my lord, woman, where's the thing? Why does it keep scrolling away? Stop that. Move this way. Move. There.
Playing free games with PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I do
Let
that
me see
too.
here.
Sometimes.
I'm trying to
I
get
don't
back
pay
over
for
here.
PS Plus anymore.
There you go, Jose. You can relax.
No, it's not that.
Yes,
No,
Sora and Riku are a couple.
All right, so Sora and Kyrie actually, yeah, that's true.
Sora and Riku.
Don't
Sora
blow out,
and
don't blow out my
Riku.
speaker, said Trinity.
Too late.
Ah!
GTA, the game that requires one.
there is
Yeah.
that.
All right. Yep.
Fable.
Fable 2, Bully. Sable 4, Bully 2, and Evil Within 3.
I'm sorry, Sarah. We are never getting Bully 2.
I only have
Bully
a PS4.
2 was like PG Grand Theft Auto. It was the closest thing you can get to an Ed and Eddie game. Except for the actual game. That was not that good, honestly.
I'm sorry, we literally can't even, like, pretty much everyone can't afford another PS5.
Listen,
Yeah, like, sorry, Sarah. Like, shit. If I get a PS5, it's going to be for me. I want to get Death Stranding,
I was
too.
lucky. Back then, I
I
actually
need a
had the
PS5.
money to get a PS5.
So
now
please
I
get
don't.
me PS4 for my birthday. I agree with Ulysses. We need to go back to how games were before, paying out the ass for DLCs and extras.
Ulysses.
Oh no, I'm going to Ulysses
Yeah.
next. Before we start improving the graphics of games, we could we remember to make them fun?
Yes.
What's the point of seeing all the pores on someone's face when they have tank controls and shitty auto aim?
Agree.
See,
100%
Hell, one of my
agree.
favorite games of the 2020s was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, and that was like 16-bit of Doom.
you know what?
Same with
the
Game
the
Pass.
Yakuza series is the Grand Theft Auto I wish I could have. Because it gives me everything. I can see the pores on people's faces, and I'm having fun. You guys know what's happening right now in Yakuza Like a Pirate? The one that I've been playing?
Yeah.
So we made it to Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
We're still dressed like pirates, by the way.
I remember that.
And I spent like half an hour in an educational center just taking written tests.
Yep.
Because doing so would give me like a bonus to something that I forgot. It involves like it increases my skill in shipbuilding. And the second I walk out of the test floor, I go, okay, let me actually do the story. And I walk 3 feet and I run into a side quest when I'm now playing Mario Kart with rocket launchers. And after I win, the racers join my crew. One of them is a robot. The other one is a bear.
So it makes it fun. You're like, ooh, it's like,
Like,
ooh, a piece of candy.
You know,
ooh, a piece of
like,
candy.
The game keeps blindsiding me with it's like the Naked Gun, but like for Yakuza. It keeps throwing all this insane shit at me. And 5 minutes before I came to this place, while I was doing my shower, I finished playing Yakuza like a couple hours ago. There's a tiger in my crew right now. Not a dude dressed like a tiger-ass tiger, because
What?
it involved a side quest of a guy who's like, I wanted to bring some animals to Hawaii to do like a zoo exhibition, but see, I have a polar bear, but I can't keep her here because Hawaii is hot. So I need you to help me get the parts to make a cooling machine to keep her comfortable. We did it. The bear broke out of the cage. So I had to fist fight the bear. And after I fought the bear and I earned her respect, she joined my crew. She has a team up attack with me in the ship boarding mini game. You know what she does? She throws giant snowballs at people. Sometimes the snowball has a bear cub inside.
I see.
This has nothing to do with the main story. This is a side quest.
It's fun.
My crew is composed of several bodybuildings, 3 glamour models, 2 ex-criminals, a bear, a tiger, and I think there's a monkey in there somewhere, 2 robots, a guy dressed like a palm tree.
And a kid.
It makes perfect sense. Yes, there's a kid there. He's my best friend. His name is Noah. He saved my
Listen,
life.
and a kid.
He's a good kid. His tiger cub is called Majima, and he participates with me in combat. He's an assist. This game is fucking bananas, and you know how much that game cost me? $60. Best $60 I ever spent.
Nice.
It's not the best graphics looking game, but it looks beautiful.
I know, of course.
I'm just saying,
Shit!
if Team Rio Gotoku can do that for much, why can't GTA do the same for me?
Because they're trying really hard to try to hype it up and try to raise its value because they want more money out of it.
You
They
know
want
They
what?
want to
see-
get their money's worth.
They want
Okay,
to
but
see what
will
the
they
what
give me
people
a
do.
bear?
No, there's not going to be there.
Where's my
A
bear,
bear.
Joe?
This happens in not Florida, Angel.
Where's my Bear Grylls, Joe?
If nothing else, you're likely going to get I don't know, a jaguar or
Yeah.
a cougar.
Well,
Cheetah.
one of the
cheetah.
wrestlers does have a Jaguar mask on. A blatant shout out to Tekken, yes.
Oh my god!
By the way,
oh,
Armor King is on Tekken 8 now.
Yeah,
I heard.
He's a heel.
That's awesome.
Okay, sorry, we got way off track.
You
My
got-
bad.
Yeah,
off
no
track,
shit.
asshole.
Damn, dude.
I was talking about video games, and I talked too much about video games. My
No,
bad.
you talked about other video games other than the video games we were talking about, and then
All
you
right,
got
let's get to this part then.
because
So, turns out that even the people that are working on video games are getting sick and tired of live service. As former Bethesda executive says, gaming subscription services are worth jack shit without proper support from the developers. The tension is hurting a lot of people.
This is on IGN, written by Michael Kripe, and this was posted yesterday, September 5th.
Bethesda Softworks, former senior vice president of global market. I love how these people can only say their opinions when they're no longer working for the company.
Otherwise,
Like,
you get fired.
Oh, good, the NDA expired. Now I can tell you how much this job fucking sucked.
Yeah, it happens.
So
Former
much ass.
Former Senior Communications and Vice President Pete Hines says that gaming subscription services like Xbox Game Pass are worth jack shit if the game developers who create content for them are not properly supported. The ex-Bethesda figurehead, who announced his retirement in 2023 after 24 years with the company, opened up about the sorry state of the game industry during an interview with the
It's double tap.
Sukabliat.
Yeah,
Angel, it literally just says double tap.
but go on.
The bull tip. In addition to touching the early days of my Dark Knight rotation in Final Fantasy XIV,
Oh my
the
God,
other
Angels.
Hines spoke about what he feels the future of service with Game Pass looks like to him. He admits that his retirement from the Microsoft-owned Bethesda means his view on the matter may not be up to date. However, Hines says that he witnessed what he considered to be some short-sighted decision-making several years ago. Gee. Wow, buddy. It's almost
Seriously?
and now appears to be bearing out the way out, so he predicted this. Subscriptions have become the new four-letter word, right? You can't buy the product anymore, Hines says. When you talk about a subscription that relies on content, if you don't figure out how to balance the needs of the service and the people running the service with the people who are providing the content, without which your subscription is worth jack shit, then you have a real problem. You know what the sad thing is, though?
He's right.
What he's saying here is literally what is happening with Destiny 2 right now. He couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
Scroll
God.
down, please.
Holy shit,
Actually,
yeah.
a lot of people.
Gamers have discussed the viability of platforms like Game Pass since the launch in 2017. While a service flooded with hundreds of games for subscribers to play sounds like a dream come true for players, how the developers behind the games receive support has been hazy. As Game Pass pushed forward into the early 2020s and PlayStation eventually established its own PlayStation Plus Center competitor, more question marks have popped up. Former PS boss Sean Layden is one of many who recently critiqued the gaming subscription service model, calling it the Netflix of gaming idea, a danger that has him questioning, is this healthy for the developer? Because, how much are you getting paid for this?
Probably nothing.
Microsoft touted that the Game Pass achieved a $5 billion in revenue over the last year this past July after laying off hundreds of workers across the gaming branch earlier the same month. We are doing great!
We're doing fantastic.
We're doing just fine. Today, Hines adds that the pressure of ongoing gaming subscription service is affecting the very developers it needs to exist for in the first place. Its reliance on the model, he feels, is hurting a lot of people. You need to properly acknowledge, compensate, and recognize what it takes to create the content and not just make a game but to make a product, he elaborated. The tension is hurting the people, including the content creators themselves, because they are feeding into an ecosystem that is not properly valuing and rewarding what they are making. So he's basically saying the Game Pass is finding a way to shortchange the people that make the games now. Which explains why they're so getting desperate with the DLC, because I'm guessing the profit margin is not being properly registered that way, because you're passing through a middleman. Two Bethesda studios, Redfall developer Arcane Austin and Hi-Fi Rush developer Tango Gameworks, were shut down in May 2024, though the latter was eventually rescued after PUBG publisher Krafton acquired it. In the wake of the mass layoffs and studio closures, original Arcane founder Rafael Colatonio called Game Pass the elephant in the room and the unsustainable model. He added, I don't think GP can coexist with other models. They'll either kill everyone else or give up. Oof.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, it
That
turns
is
out
a
that...
deep fucking cut.
Yeah, because, okay, the idea, it makes sense because, okay, we're putting all these games here, and you can get all these games accessible for $5 a month. How are the people who made the games getting paid for that? How are they?
Are they getting royalties?
Are they being properly compensated? Are they getting the value for their work? Because if those people go, then who's gonna make the next games?
Precisely.
Who knows? No, it's well, we've been crapping on the live service model for forever. We've been crapping on that like nobody's business, and there's a reason for it. It's because we don't want to have to continue paying for a game we already paid for, and we don't want to have to require having to pay for more shit in the game if we already paid for the fucking game.
If I pay for a season pass when I play Marvel Rivals, it's because I want to. I want to get those costumes. They're cool costumes. The recent one has a one that turns like Moon Knight into a robot. I want that. So yes, I will pay for it, but that is because I want to. I choose to. I don't feel the need to get it. You know, even if I miss it, I go, well, that sucks, but I already got plenty of skins for other characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a bit of FOMO in there, because if I don't get it, it's going to be gone, unless they roll it back. But if I miss it, I'm not going to be crying bitter
But it's
tears.
not required
Exactly.
for the game.
I don't
Once
have
it's
to buy a season
required for the game, then that's when people really get pissed
Then
off,
you
because it's
screw
like, so you mean I need to have this in order to actually play the game?
Yeah.
There you go. See, that's no good.
That way, it is not a complete game.
It never was. We are being sold pieces of games, and now even the people selling you the games are not getting properly compensated. So you know how well that's going. But you know what? We should have at least some good news to finish off this show. I would like to
Is there
bring
any good news?
Please,
some
good
positivity
news.
to the world.
All
Is
right.
there?
Let's talk about Hollow Knight. Hollow
Yay.
Knight is a Metroidvania Souls-esque hack and slash created by a team that has a lot of passion and dedication. The game came out cheap, gave us dozens of hours of very difficult, challenging content, and after a lot of waiting, the much anticipated, I wouldn't call it a sequel, it's like the expansion of the game, Silk Song, has been revealed. At the cost of merely $20, you get about as much content as the original game gave you.
That's awesome.
More difficulty, more story, and you get to play as a fan favorite character. Like, it's great, it's fantastic. Surely nobody would be complaining about this. So people are complaining about this.
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, certain people are complaining about this. And by people, I mean the competition is complaining about
You
this.
mean other porpos?
Other developers. You guys remember
Oh.
that time when Baldur's Gate 3 came out and some developers were going, please don't expect the same level of quality from us? Well,
Uh-huh.
a smaller team has delivered a great game. You know how many people are in the team for Hollow Knight? Like 4 people.
Oh.
And they made one of the best games of all time right here.
Holy shit!
Mind you, they had some backup, obviously. You don't make this shit for free. But the point is, I'm not that tasty right now. Put some sauce on me or something. The point is, what are you, a bird?
Dragon Fang, we have meat waiting for us.
Is this
Please
a
be
worm to
patient.
you? The worm.
So, Angel.
So, is Hollow Knight Silksong's cheap price a problem for other indie games? Devs and publishers wait up on its impact.
So this is a Eurogamer article. It was published on Thursday, September 4th by Robert
Purchase.
Purchase,
Purchase.
associate editor for Eurogamer.
His parents like buy things and they like cheese. Purchase.
Purchase. Ha ha ha.
All right, increase that text size a little bit, please.
Okay, let's see if this will even give me anything to play with, because this is one
There
of
we
those
go.
websites where they don't.
Team Cherry announced in 1999, not a multiplayer only bullshit
Oh my god.
price alongside the Silksong's 4 September release date. That is today, only a couple of weeks ago. No other regional pricing was announced, so how much it's going to cost in the UK, but I expect we're looking at, once again, 1999, because that's how these things usually settle here. Now, it is confirmed to be $16.75 on Steam, so it's even cheaper for the UK. Look at that.
Nice.
That price makes Silksong more expensive than Hollow Knight for like $5, because it was about 11, 13 pounds in the platform, but not much more expensive. It is nowhere near 50 to 70.
Okay, so look, like, what is this fucking?
I'm gonna have to start reading from the
No,
phone
here.
because I can do this. Prices here with AAA. What?
What the fucking?
Yeah,
I'm just-
Jesus!
I'm just
Well,
gonna
that
start
got us.
reading from
That got us to wake up a little bit here. Yeah, there's the 50 to 70 price associated with AAA games. So what's the problem?
So what's the problem?
Apparently, it's too little, too cheap.
Scores of comments on, of course, it's fucking Blue Sky.
On Blue Sky and Twitter.
In reaction to Silksong's date and price announcement, say that as much. Actually underpriced, said one user on Blue Sky. You guys are nuts for this at $20. Another said, and you are going to spawn a week of discourse with that price announcement. You know that? Said another.
Oops.
Ignore that last one. Broadly, it is light-hearted. Most people are pleased that it's $20 and more. I mean, holy shit, good games at $20. Splendid. Some people are threatening to buy multiple copies even, which probably defeats the point. But underneath the giddy excitement, there is a more serious discussion happening. Comments from worried indie developers shown their concern about the knockdown effects a price like that could have. Silksong should honestly cost $40, and I'm not even joking, posted developer RJ Lake, who worked as a composer on I Am Your Beast, and is directing a rhythm adventure unbeatable game. I won't go as far as to say that it's bad, but it will have effects, and not all of those effects are good. RJ believes that Silksong's price will distort players' view about what a $20 game can be and should offer, which other teams can afford to take several years to make, after all. Similarly, if they did take that long, for the record, it took like 8 years to release this thing. Similarly, if they did take that long, which teams could afford to ask only $20 upon release? Would it cover all that work? Not everyone has the diamond-encrusted safety net that Hollow Knight provides. Theoretical concerns turned into real concerns not long after. When an indie developer that had been planning to charge $20 for their game took to X to ask people what they should charge now that Silksong was doing the same. I can't afford to give it away for free, the Bartier Games developer of Lone Fungus said. Hearteningly, most of the replies I read, there was more than 1,000, encouraged Barty Games to stick to the original price. But as with the games hurriedly moving their release dates away from Silksong, Lone Fungus seemed to be far from the only indie game affected. Tokuana, the developer of successful and wonderful Title A puzzle game Dorfromatic, delayed the release of their game because of Silksong, moving from September the 4th to September the 10th.
So
And-
next Wednesday.
Co-founder Z Zausch now tells me that the game's as yet unannounced price tag has been affected. Yes, Silksong's price has influenced our decision. We're trying not to compete too directly with them, both in terms of release and pricing. Of course, these are two very different games with potentially different player bases, but there's definitely some overlap. That makes things tricky, especially since Starburst is a joint project between two studios, together employing more people than Team Cherry does. Team Cherry has 4 core team members, incidentally, which includes 2 co-founders, and it uses contracted help. But even companies as robust as Devolver Digital have felt the presence of Silksong. The publisher was once one of the first to move the release of the game baby steps away. We felt that the same media and influencers would be drawn to baby steps would inevitably, and understandably, prioritize Silksong, and we felt that it would overshadow the glory Nate has been following on the side of the mountain. Devolver CEO and co-founder Game Struthers explained to me. Tellingly, perhaps, the price of baby steps...
Jesus, so many people.
Yeah,
Damn,
people are
bro.
terrified of this. Hasn't been announced yet. Struder didn't say this because of Silksong, but he did suggest that they're causing questions to be asked. Like, my general take is that indie games tend to err on the side of value for the gamer. I think the triple... Whoa, shit!
I think the AAA world.
No, my thing just demanded that I sign into Gmail for some reason.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. But the point
Honestly,
is
we
that
can stop here, but the point is, everybody's pleased about this except the other developers because, listen, the indie scene, there ain't no kumbaya here. The competition on the indie scene is fiercer than AAA will ever hope to be because many times they don't have a big IP to fall upon. So when somebody shows up with a game that people have been waiting for at a very reasonable price, that is not competition. That is victory staring at you as that is gold ship about to run right by you. So turns out that the people who complain the most about good indie games are other indie developers because people only have so much money to spend. And the thing is, I really can't bring myself to fault Team Cherry for this. Like, yeah, you're going to make a good game. Yeah, you're going to put it on a low price. And who the hell cares what the other guys say? You're winning.
yeah.
How do you guys feel about this in particular?
I agree, but also it does set a very high expectation, which means that other indie companies may also suffer because, like, okay,
While
well,
trying to match.
yeah, it's like
that.
we don't have the talent like you, so, but we need to charge what we need to charge in order to pay our people. So it kind of, it's a double-edged sword, honestly.
It really
So
is.
I do feel sorry for those indie developers who they want to lower the price, but they can't because they want to pay everyone under them
Bigger
the
teams.
proper amount.
Bigger
So,
teams, no help from big corpos, or sometimes if you're working with a team that has no experienced developers. Like some of the best indies come from people that already were in the industry.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be wrong to say that they have an unfair advantage,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't call it unfair because they work for that shit. So
Yeah.
they have an advantage.
But I also see
They get to
other
run-
people who are a little concerned.
Yeah, they run 3 feet before the gun goes off for the race because they know the track.
Yeah.
You can't really. There is no equality you can force into this matter. You win, somebody's gonna lose. It's kind of a. How do I put this? It's an inevitable tragedy.
But if then people start screaming at other indies like, why are you having this at $30? You know, you should
that's
have it
a-
at like $15. That I'm gonna have an
Some
issue with.
Obviously.
Some indie games just can't afford to lower their price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
because-
rather
That's
them
the
actually be
bottom line.
paid for their due
That's
than
the
them
bottom
losing
line.
money.
Yeah, no, that's understandable because, you know, there are some developers that they got to make their monthly nut.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they don't want to,
And they don't wanna
underpay
go
their
under.
people.
They don't want to underpay the people.
Yeah, you don't make. Cherry Team. Remember, it took them almost 8 years to release Silksong, and they outright said, "Yeah, we tried to release earlier, but we were having too much fun." Making it, so we get that.
Go for it.
Personally, I don't have a
check
problem
out
with them lowering the
It's
price to
fun.
$20, considering the other games that have been released that are coming out at such astronomical price, except for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Yeah, no, 20.
I still gotta get Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Dude, it's coming out on the 25th. Don't worry. Did you put it in a pre-order?
No, I don't pre-order games anymore.
Oh,
Remember, he said that before.
Yeah.
oh,
I made that mistake one too many times. I'm gonna wait until it comes out. I'm gonna grab a copy and then we'll play it.
oh. Okay. I mean, it worked for me, but all right.
I'm glad that it does, but I mean, my hands have been too burned. I got the scars of war.
No, it's okay, but nevertheless, this seems pretty awesome. I mean, people are gonna have their opinions about it, but if they have a really good game and if they're gonna sell it for $20, then yeah, go for it, man.
Fucking let them.
Let them. Now, Now, let's go ahead and go to the live chat before we close the show. Let's see here. Sarah Serenity, subscriptions, in my opinion, are what's killing the gaming community. Because 10, 20 years ago, we didn't need subscriptions to play. Now we have to pay for literally every single fucking thing just to play.
Yeah.
Hall Knights is cute. Let's see what else she's saying. The reason why indie games are becoming so popular, more popular than mainstream, is because makers are basing it all on how games are supposed to be played. No subscriptions, no extras unless it's seasonal. Video games should still have extra content, but you need to unlock it by playing the game. I miss the old days of the rivalry of PlayStation versus Xbox. Yep, agreed.
Podcast says we need less high fidelity games. We need time for technology to catch up and widespread enough for prices to go down.
Also, early access games, which end up being abandoned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
To be fair, though, mind you, the fault doesn't lie entirely in the industry. The people are guilty of this because they keep paying for it. Listen, I know I keep going back to Destiny 2, but it's like the UR example of all this garbage. They began bolting content 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The moment they started doing that, the moment they started taking away your paid for content. By the way, if you bought the content during those times and you didn't use it, if you try to use it now, it doesn't work. It's gone. Like, yeah, there's some people who bought emotes and shit from like the previous expansion. They never unlocked them, or they never opened the package per se. They tried to like pull them out of their storage. Doesn't work anymore. It's just there collecting space. The second that happened, people should have been leaving the game in mass. It's happening now. The game has less than 20,000 players from the massive 300K that it used to have. People are leaving in scores because they have optimized the fun out of it, but people kept paying for it. They kept buying shit and buying expansions, so the companies kept getting away with it. And only now, when they push the envelope as far as they could, are they finally feeling an inch of consequences. You need,
If only an inch.
yeah, you have to basically normalize leaving the restaurant when they start serving you shitty food. Because Destiny is not like the one who started this. They are one of the biggest examples of this. And people are getting tired. You can only pay for so much shit before you go, okay, do I really want to spend my money on this? Imagine if you started playing Final Fantasy XIV and they dropped you at the beginning of Endwalker. And all
Like,
the previous
who the fuck
and
are
all
these
the previous
characters?
expansions don't exist, and you cannot access any of the dungeons or the story content or the equipment or the glamours or the extra materials, and you are not told anything of the story except like a brief summary at the beginning, and you're just basically going, who or what the hell is going on? Who is
All right, I'm out.
who are the
That's what
Charlians?
people
Who's
say.
the end singer? Who the fuck are you? Why should I care? Who is Xenos? Why does he want my dick so badly? Get off. Get
Ghost
off.
of
Get the fuck
Yote
off.
is coming out on October 2nd. I can't wait. Yeah, that's right, Ben Cruz. Imagine if Juan Jose and Angel were invited to do a WWE 2K26.
Yeah.
I would be all over that shit. Back in
They
my
would be
day,
screaming.
games were released when done. If it wasn't done, there's no pitching that.
Yeah, they're
Patching
bad.
that.
Patching that.
I mean,
Like-
I can understand if they have like an emergency patch because something happened.
Yeah,
Oh,
something
that was
broke.
my
Something
bad,
broke in the game.
dude. Well, when you're
Yes, it doesn't
downloading it,
catch
it'll
everything.
already be updating. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But
Holy
But the
crap.
That rare
constant.
day one
like,
patch.
imagine if you added this to anything else. Like, imagine you're watching anime. You're watching One Piece. One Piece has 1,100 and something episodes. As
And
of now.
counting.
It's long. Imagine if you decide, okay, obviously I'm going to start from episode 1. And the moment you click episode 1, it automatically catapults you to episode 100.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
If you do this in any other medium, it's like, I opened this book. Why are all the pages missing after I bought the book?
Guys,
Yes.
Wow.
you know how they have like the microtransactions and all this stuff?
Yes.
What if Pokemon game? Okay, you have the first Pokedex. Oh, you want to have everything from the next region? Money,
Yeah.
money.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Also,
Only money. Then you can get them.
also after a
And it keeps
while,
doing
we're going to
that.
make the current region disappear.
Yeah.
And all
Jesus,
these Pokemon
man.
are gone.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. You forgot to go after that one legendary because,
Never again.
like the legendary dogs, where you have to fucking run around to get. Oh, but you didn't get one of them.
Oh, sorry.
Lost.
Oopsie doopsie.
That's
Sucks
no
to suck.
longer available,
Like,
guys.
I would rage quit that game so quick.
Oh.
Hang on a minute. Street Fighter 2 would like to award with you, Jose. At least that was only one example out of maybe a handful back. Example of what?
What'd you say about Street Fighter 2?
I didn't say anything about Street Fighter 2. I like Street Fighter 2.
Are we talking about the movie Street Fighter 2 or the
Yes.
game?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about,
One
bro.
Piece and Detective Conan.
Oh my god, Detective Conan. Oh my
They're still-
god.
Imagine if you decided to start reading and you went to buy volume 1 of the manga, but no, it's worse. Imagine you are buying the volumes and you have a nice collection, and one day half of your shelf is gone.
Yeah.
What if one day you can no longer watch the original series, the original 3 movies of Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll have to destroy things.
It's worse. Imagine if you want to watch Star Wars, but only the sequels are available, and nobody can find the prequels or the originals anywhere. You can't even buy them back. Imagine that all the copies
all
basically
hard
disappeared.
copy media gone.
If any other media did this, people would be righteously fucking pissed, and they would never touch that shit again. I would never watch a single film from LucasArts again at that point, or Disney. Oh wait,
I mean, Lucasfilm.
Yeah. All right.
Asura's Wrath,
Yeah.
pray for the last chapter, and the ending is the physical.
yeah, no, that's why we had to do it. It sucked, but you know what the thing is, Kyle?
Oh my gosh.
That DLC is still there. If I want to, I could pop the game in there, and everything is still there. It will never go away. Imagine if I were to play the game now, and only the DLC was available.
The extra revisions of Street Fighter 2, there's like 4 re-releases and patches.
Sorry for the lack of context.
Oh yeah,
okay,
Street
that's
Fighter
okay.
4 go release like 3 times every time they add a new character.
Ah, okay.
Conan Doraemon
Wait.
is no longer in One Piece.
It's longer than One Piece, yeah.
Wait, Conan Roy.
Conan, yeah, Detective Conan. It's
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, shit.
Wait, how long is it?
Hang on, it's still going. Let me check real
Because
quick.
I've only ever
All
heard
right.
about One Piece being.
Well, while you're doing
long.
that, with that, we have reached the end of our program, and we appreciate all of you tuning in tonight. You guys have been fantastic in the live chat. Now, while Angel is busy doing his due diligence, now Juan, I know we finally made it inside Outer Haven. We've beaten the Screaming Mantis. We're done. The Beauty and Beasts are out of the picture. So now,
1,150
what's
episodes,
left?
over 1,100 manga chapters, and still going.
Oh, hey, you're still here. All right, Angel. The Beauty and Beasts, they're finally out of the picture.
Yes, they are.
We're in Outer Haven. What's left?
Well, now that we have fully expressed our dedication for the equal rights movement by killing several women in cold blood, it is time for us to run the world's longest hallway to finally shut down GW and defeat Outer Haven and Liquid Ocelot's absolute fucking nonsensical plan. And I hope that you will be there for us so we can endure yet another round of incredible suffering as we try and fail to actually remember what tactical espionage action is. And another episode of Metal Gear Solid 4. Feor. Armas de los Patriotas.
Well,
You got it right.
The good
Thank
thing
you
is,
for getting it right this time.
Snake is not made out of,
Metal?
corn.
Brother,
Oh,
Because
yeah.
then he would be popped.
with the amount of injuries that man has taken, he's made of hamburger meat by now. And of course, and I hope that you will join us on YouTube and Kick at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually I'm the one holding the controller, but for this little gameplay, Mr. Juan Arauz is the one taking us through this adventure, which, you know what? I'm happy that it ended in a good episode with Meryl and Akiba finally confessing their love for each other and fighting off
Finally.
hordes of frogs.
That was
And
so
I'm
corny.
and I'm pretty sure that this incredibly happy tone will certainly continue to the end with absolutely no changes whatsoever.
All right. Anyways, and for any wrestling fans out there, tune into my program, which is Wrestle Rewind, every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube at Kick. Join me and my tag partner, Mr. Juan Arauz,
That's right.
as we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. On last week's edition, we did our weekly review, and we covered the main events of Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor, where Athena successfully defended her women's championship against Mina Shirakawa, and the main event of WWE SummerSlam, where Seth freaking Rollins...
It wasn't SummerSlam.
Clash in Paris,
TT Croissant.
where Seth Rollins successfully defended the World Heavyweight title in a fatal 4-way match that included main event Jey Uso, LA Knight,
Yeah.
and CM Punk.
Guess who won, Angel?
Seth freaking Rollins?
Yes.
Actually, yes.
Thanks to help from his wife, Becky Lynch.
See, I knew he was going to win because compared to the other 3, he kind of looks like an underdog. The other 3 are too big.
Even though
He ain't an underdog, he's an asshole.
I know, but the point is that the underdog can sometimes be an asshole because you have Yeet Man of the Yeet generation, you have Jesus Christ Superstar, and you have,
Yeah. The Slim Jim spokesman.
yeah, you have the spiritual successor to, like, the Macho Man.
Yeah, no, if anything, the spiritual successor to the Macho Man's the underdog.
Yeah, But unfortunately, he's too much of a he's too cool.
Okay, fair.
He can't be allowed to win too much because he would be like too cool. Then people will be complaining that he's like John Cena, that he wins all the time, even though John Cena doesn't win all the time. But you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. So, folks, if you enjoy this silly banter and the reviews, tune into my show, Wrestle Rewind. Wancho?
And of course, we do start our week off on the right note with my program, The Black Files, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. As you notice here tonight, we covered a wide swath of stories spanning the spectrum of nerd and geek culture. But on The Black Files, we just hone in on one story and we try to dig in deep into the heart of the matter. Now, here's what we did this past Wednesday. We went ahead and discussed an artist, quote unquote, being rightfully thrown out of Dragon Con for having been exposed for being an AI slop peddler. Yes,
Slop merchants in our streets.
I will call them a slop peddler who consorts with clankers derogatory. All right, because God damn it.
Let me tell you something, Robert.
No, God.
Ever since these damn clankers came through this hood and brought down all the property value of the artist, you can find a decent piece of art and tits without it being overly smooth or with 3 arms.
Oh my fucking Lord.
Those damn clanker lovers bringing hatred to this neighborhood.
Oh my fucking
Read, clanker, read!
You know what? That's not actually too far from my actual sentiment regarding AI. Oh my God! I even
there are
freaking
2 uncles inside of you. One is called Iro, the other one is called Ruckus.
Ruckus. Oh no! And obviously, we gave our take on all of it, and we were letting everybody know about how absolute horseshit it is that people are actually trying to come to that person's defense. It ain't gonna fucking happen. And again, if you have digital artwork, we strongly recommend that you employ the Nightshade app that kills AI and protects your art, your actual digital art against thieves. And if you actually like any other hard-hitting stories like that, then you better you can request access every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live casting on YouTube and Kick on my program, The Black Files.
And, of course, tune into our main show, the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock, every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Join me and my motley crew of nerds as we discuss the latest news and topics circulating in the world of nerd and geek culture. Whether it's a slow week, a busy week, or even a dead week, there's always something to talk about, and we'll be here to share with each and every one of you, but you will still not get Grand Theft Auto 6.
No.
God damn it!
You know what song released 24 years ago?
What?
'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep all my balls.
Damn, that is a deep cut.
Instead of going
Yeah, but
under,
going under now refers to
instead
my
of
money and my
going
finances.
under
Ha!
again.
So, folks, once again, we thank you all for tuning in tonight, and we hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And this is something that we've been doing for many years, working hard and staying strong to make
Your voice, our mission.
With that being said, Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Folks, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of The Ravens Flock, hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendes, Dragonfang Cosplays, Yana Rose Cosplay, K-Storm Cosplay, and yours truly, Juan Arouse, as we bring you the latest news of the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between, working hard and staying strong, making your voice our mission. Join us as we go live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content, become a Nerd Flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/The Ravens Flock, Twitter.com/Ravens Flock 13, Instagram.com/The Ravens Flock Online, Kick.com/The Ravens Flock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button, ring that tiny notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/The Ravens Flock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of our flagship show, Nerds All Over the Internet. We are the Ravens Flock, and we are out.
Go and get your A games.
Ah!
Ah!
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey.